Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys. It sound right, boys.
Mic check 1 2 1 2, baby. What's going on, everybody?
Ladies and gentlemen, today we come to you live from the Dallas-Fort Worth area.
It sound right,
to
boys.
see and hear a knowledgeable content creator. From Arlington, Texas, we bring to you the one, the only People's Champ, Rod, a.k.a. PBT. You know what time it is. Let's roll, baby.
All right, just doing a couple last minute checks here. We about to get off in this thing, baby.
It sound right, boy.
And it sounds right, boy. Welcome to Points Blank Finance. This is kind of different, man. And I will be going live tonight on Points Blank Travel as well. 2 for Sunday, 2 shows, 2 live streams. Your boy is ready to rock and roll. Without any further ado, let's get up in this thing, man. As you can see from what's on the screen, what determines your credit score? We're going to talk about it today. We're going to break it down. This is episode 1 of the credit building series. Late last night, I did the introduction to this series, and I'm extremely excited about it. And without any further ado, let me go ahead and bring me up in this joint. Get this thing popping, get it crack-a-lacking, or whatever they say these days. I don't even know what they say. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to not the hottest live stream on YouTube, but one of the most informational channels on YouTube, and this is Points Blank Finance. I am your boy Rod, and on this channel we talk about investing, we talk about stocks, we talk about crypto, we talk about investing on a budget. And right now we're doing a series. I don't know how many episodes it's going to be, but we're doing a series on credit building, how you can build your credit score, how I built my credit score. Yes, on Points Blank Travel, I talk about this card and that card and points and miles and all that, and that's fine and dandy, but you have to have the right credit score to be able to get to that level. And on this channel, we're going to talk about it, and I have a great show lined up for you today. Not sure how long I'm going to be on here today, just like any other Points Blank live stream, Points Blank Travel, Points Blank Network, Points Blank Experience, Points Blank Finance. You want to ask your questions. I guarantee you, if people are in this live stream, there's probably 5% here for entertainment. The other 95% are here to learn. We got 13 real homies in the crib, and I am broadcasting from the Dallas-Fort Worth area, the DFW. If this is your first time here or your 31st time here, I don't care. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Again, I am broadcasting from Dallas-Fort Worth, and I'm excited about this series. Why am I excited? Because I know from a personal standpoint, I had no clue about credit. I wasn't taught credit. Ladies and gentlemen, that day and time is over. There are several people right now, and what I want to do, and what I'm gonna do, I don't want to do nothing. I don't want to do ish. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna break it down to the smallest molecule to make sure you and you and you and you can understand it. It is, man. I'm telling you, boy, I'm already sweating. I may have to go and turn my air down, but man, so. Before I start sharing my screen, I'm getting right into it. I don't have no bunch of stories, and it's a lot of people in here. 13 is a lot to me, 12. But what I want to do, what's going on? I see my baby up in this joint. I see Miss Drika in here. What's going on? My daughter, how you doing, sweetheart? There are a lot of people that only think about paying their bills on time. That's it. That's all I was taught. You want good credit, pay your bills on time, son. You want good credit, pay your bills on time, baby Rod. You want good credit, pay your bills on time. True. That's true. But it's more to it than that. And today we're going to discuss it. If I tend to go too fast during this live stream, please put in the comments, Rod, slow down. Rod, I didn't understand that. Rod, can you repeat that? I don't care how you say it, just say it. Also, make sure you do me a favor if you haven't already done so. Subscribe to the channel. Give this video a thumbs up because there are a lot of people. We got 11 people in here right now. And I could tell you there's more people in America, more people around the world. I'm focused on America that need to hear about building credit than 10, 11, 12, 13 people. So when I look at this, man, and I'm going to talk about paying your bills on time. Let's start there. That's a gimme. And I'm going to pull up a chart real quick. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to immediately go into sharing my screen here. I got to get to the top of it here. And I'm going to be sharing my screen. I'm getting right down to business in this. I don't want to do a whole lot of jibber jabber. Hey, let me know who's in the crib right now. It has been an interesting day to say the least. So let me make sure this is looking the way I wanted to. Yes. As you can see, and I'm going to well, I don't need to make it any bigger right now. Well, yeah, I am. This is what makes up your credit score, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to look right here at payment history, and I'm going to break each of these down. And I'm also going to do separate videos where I go more in depth with each of the 5. There are 5 factors that make up your credit score. So as you can see, payment history is 35%. That leaves 65% more that we need to be concerned with. If you go take a test and you get a 35 on the test, that's failing. So let me just go ahead. In case y'all don't know, I don't drop gems and nuggets. I drop boulders, baby. First boulder of the day. If all you're concerned with is paying your bills on time, you're already failing. You're already failing. So you got 35% as the payment history. This to me is the most important. And I don't know if it's shown on the screen, but your amounts owed. I got to highlight it right now. I got to highlight it. So now I'm going to take that away because I wanted y'all to see that amounts owed, also known as credit utilization. You're not going to hear me refer to it as amounts owed because a lot of content creators, a lot of YouTubers, a lot of gurus, they refer to it as credit utilization. That's what you're going to hear me say. And that's what it really is. Hold up, man. I see I got a bot up in here and I wasn't even over here. Let me get, yeah, good. That got rid of that. All right. So next, you have length of credit history. How long have you had credit? How long have you had credit? We're going to break it down. I'm going to get into all of these. Then you have, now that's 35 and 36, 5. And then you have 15, that's 80. Then you have new credit and credit mix, 10% each. So let's start back from the top. Payment history, 35%. Amount owed or credit utilization, 30%. Length of credit history, 15%. Credit mix, 10%. New credit, 10%. One of the ones that I don't really focus on that much in this whole scenario is I do not focus on credit mix. So my thought process is I've heard people say 850 is the highest score. I've heard people say 900 is the highest score. 850 or 900, you're going to be doing well with either one. So let's just say 850 is the number. If I'm only missing 10%, because I don't worry about credit mix, and I'm going to talk about it probably last, to me, it's the least important. If I'm not worried about, just got a text, I just want a thumbs up. I got in trouble the other day for saying who it was. But if I want to worry about what's going on with this, what's going on with my credit mix is going to be the last thing I'm going to worry about. So I'm going to talk about it last. I'm going to go from the most important to the least important per these numbers, but I want to break it down to you. And hey, your favorite couple just jumped in here, y'all, and I see everybody. I'm going to go through all the comments, please. And your favorite couple, they are the presidents of the Points Blank Network executive team, not just Points Blank Travel. But let me go ahead and get over here and break this down. You hear people say FICO score. Now, there's another one where I can go and look at Experian, but I think FICO is more important because, Experian, they all pretty much have the same model. Experian, Equifax, TransUnion, those are the three credit bureaus. I'm going to give a little extra here. Credit Karma, ladies and gentlemen, while I like it because at least you're showing an effort to check your credit, it's not the best tool. I'm not bashing them. I don't have Credit Karma on my phone. I look at Experian. Now, it's going to depend on what state you're in. I look at Experian when I'm getting ready to apply for a credit card. And when I'm getting ready to buy a car, I look at Equifax because in the state of Texas, they typically look at Experian for credit cards, Equifax for cars, and TransUnion sometimes for cars, sometimes for credit cards. And then when you get ready to go purchase a home, they tend to look at all three, which makes up your FICO score. So first and foremost, I'm going to break this down. I'm not going to get deep into it because I am going to do separate videos on this, but let's talk about payment history, 35% of your credit. So you want to pay on time. Ladies and gentlemen, do not wait till the day of to make your payment. What if there's a glitch in the system? We're working in a world of computers that's powered by electricity. What if there's a problem? And then you make your payment the day of the due date. They don't get it till 2 days later. They're going to hit you with a late fee. But on your credit report, if you pull your own credit report, you're going to see 30, 60, 90, sometimes 120. Then it'll say 90 or 120 plus. That's how many. If you've been 30 days late, you'll see a 1 or 2 or 3. I don't want to put out the wrong signal here, but you can be 2 or 3 days late. You're going to get a late fee, but it still won't affect your credit. But I'm going to talk about in a minute how it can affect your credit, even though it's not affecting your payment history. So you're 2 days late this month. You forget. We're human. Next month, you forget again. You're 4 days late. It's not going to affect your score until you're 30 days late. However, what is going to affect your score, and we're going to get into the next part of this, is if, let's say, American Express see a pattern of Rod 2 days late this month, 4 days late the next month, 6 days late the next month, there's a high possibility that they think that I am in financial distress. So what are they going to do? There's a possibility they could lower my credit limit. And if they lower my credit limit, it's going to hurt my credit score. And that's going to lead me into the next factor. But payment history. Okay, I would recommend, if I get put in a certain situation, pay your credit card bill 4 days before the due date. Minimum. Try to pay it before the statement closes. You ain't got to worry about it. We're going to get deeper in there, but try to pay it at least 4 days before the due date. That gives processing time. With today's technology, a lot of the times it's not going to matter. It's going to take effect right then and there. But let's say it's 24 hours. But then let's just say I just went through something with Helzberg and Zales. They did a system upgrade just so happened to be around my due date. Not just me, a lot of people. Y'all, it took them almost 2 weeks to get this fixed. They were very professional and they didn't charge any late fees, didn't affect your credit. But you want to pay your stuff 3 or 4 days before the due date. Now let's get into amounts owed. This, in my opinion, is the most important factor. It's 30%, but in my opinion, I treat it like it's 35%, and I treat payment history like 30%. Amounts owed, I'm going to call, and if y'all, I would highly recommend in this entire series bringing two things: pencil or pen and some paper. I'm going to refer to this as credit utilization. You're not going to hear amounts owed when you're watching other people. You're going to hear credit utilization. Credit utilization. Now, I'm going to read this here. I'm going to highlight this and I'm going to read it. Then I'm going to put it in everyday terms. Having credit accounts and owing money on them does not necessarily mean you're a high-risk borrower with a low FICO score. However, if you're using a lot of your available credit, this may indicate that you are overextended. I'm going to define that. And banks can interpret this to mean that you're at a high risk of defaulting. Overextended. A lot of times, banks don't get to meet Rod and your favorite couple and Drika and Shai Sarai. They don't get to meet us as individuals. They meet us in the form of black and white on a computer screen and what's on your credit report. So I'm going to use smaller credit limits because this is really geared to people that are building or rebuilding credit. So if you have a credit card that's $1,000, has $1,000 limit, and your balance is $955, you've ran your credit utilization up to 95.5%. And I'm going to break down this formula for you. And a bank will say, wait, whoa, red flag. They're overextended. And then your credit score may be 680, and you go apply for another credit card at that same bank. Let's just say American Express. And they turn you down, and you can't understand why. You've made all your payments on time. You paid your bills on time. But your credit utilization is too high. You're 95.5% up to the max of your credit limit because you owe $950 or 95%. You don't want to do that. What you want to try to do is, and then the way they look at it, before I get in there, the way they look at overextended and a credit risk, well, Rod is only $50 for maxing this card out. Rod is used 95% of his available credit. Rod may not be aware of this, and I don't know if Rod's financially sound or financially capable of making this work. So with that being said, what you want to do is you want to not have no more than 30% of your available credit being used, hence credit utilization. So let's use even regular numbers. $1,000 credit limit, $300 balance. That's 30%. You can run it up to $900 if you want it. That's cool. However, before that statement closes, and some banks before the end of the month. U.S. Bank does theirs at the end of the month. Most credit cards that I have U.S. Bank as well. They report to the credit bureau on the statement closing date, which could be various dates. You need to read your statement to see the statement closing date. So if your credit, your balance is $900, your statement closing date is the 5th of the month. On the 1st of the month, if you pay it down to $300 or less, you're in good standing because experts say you want to have your credit utilization 30% or less. $300 divided by $1,000 credit limit is 30%. So you want to make sure, even though it was been $900 all month long, your statement date is the closing date is the 5th. Remember, I like to do things 3 to 4 days. We'll say 3. So the 1st or the 2nd, I want to pay as much as I can and try to get it close to 30% as I can. It's a $900 limit. I need to at least try to make a $600 payment. I don't have the entire $900. It's not going to affect your credit score. Now, experts say 30% or less. Rods say 10%. So when my statement closes, I want to make sure I don't have any more than a $100 balance. Reason I want to have a $100 balance. Boy, I'm over here tripping, man. I'm sorry. I just had to come over here and look at something. I'm going back and forth because I'm seeing all kind of. I want to have a balance of no more than $100. Now, let's just say I only have $500. Now my balance is $900. I only have $500. Now I'm looking at $400. I'm at 40%. I can expect my credit score to go down a few points. What people don't realize is when they pay their credit card and their car note and their mortgage and everything else on time, and let's think about credit cards in this instance, when you pay on time, yet you go check your Credit Karma, your Experian, your Equifax, your TransUnion, and your credit score didn't move, it's typically because of your credit utilization or the amounts that you owe. Yes, you paid the minimum payment due on time, but your credit utilization is still 40, 50, 60, 70, 80%. I know because I did that. I'm gonna give you a little bonus here. Let's say you owe $900 and you make the minimum payment due of $25, $30. 20% of that is going to interest. So now you only got $18 of the $30 or $16 of the $25 going to principal. You didn't do anything to the amount owed. You're still at a high credit utilization. Utilization is how much of your credit are you utilizing. You want to be at 30% or less. I'm not going to get deep into that because that, again, that's something I'm going to do a whole separate live or video on. Now, let's talk about this credit utilization and let's talk about this when the statement closes. One of the biggest mistakes that I see people make is people on the due date. Let's say you listen to what I just said. You pay your bill 3 days before the due date. You pay it in full. You owe 900. Your credit limit is 1,000. You paid all 900. And next month you go and check your Experian account, and your credit score didn't move. As a matter of fact, it may have went down. And you're like, man, what the hell? Just wait, this don't make sense. I'm paying it in full. This is what people don't know. If they're reporting on the statement closing date, you want to pay, if you're going to pay it in full, and if you can't, you want to pay as much as you can. Your statement closing date is not 3 days before the due date. Typically, it's 21 to 25 days. Your statement closing date is 21 to 25 days before the statement due date or the payment due date. Whatever you're trying to do to affect your credit, whether it's paying in full, pay it down to 40%, 30%, 20%, 10%, you want to do it before the statement closing date. I'm going to show y'all something, and thank goodness I got a new phone because the last time I went to do this, and I'm going to show y'all something real quick. Y'all bear with me here. Let me know I ain't looked at this in a minute. Here we go. I'm going to see if y'all can see this. I'm going to have to pull this up over here like this. If you look right here, these are all my statement closing dates. None of these dates, and these are all 31 cards that I have, none of these are the due dates. These are all statement closing dates. I want to be familiar with what day my state is closing. I'm to the point I don't need this anymore. I got it pretty much memorized after paying it for 5, 6 years. But look at this. I have the statement closing date for each credit card that I have because that's what's going to be important. So let me break this down to you. When you go and you pay, you owe, we're going to keep it a little simple. You owe 500 and you pay 200 and you do it 3 days before, 4 days before the statement closing date. When they report to Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian, you're only going to be showing a 30% credit utilization ratio. Your credit score is probably going to go up. Now, if it was 30% last time, 37% month before that, it's going to stay the same. So hopefully y'all got that part. Let's talk about length of credit history. Now, notice that now we're getting way more than just paying your bills on time. Length of credit history. Let me highlight this here because I'm going to read this here boring paragraph, then I'm going to break it down. In general, having a longer credit history is positive for your FICO score, but it's not required for a good credit score. Your FICO score takes into account how long your credit accounts have been established, including the age of your oldest account, the age of your newest account, and the average of all your accounts. How long specific credit accounts have been established? How long has it been since you used certain accounts? So when you look at length of credit history, Let me go back over here because I think I'm gonna take me and put me on the screen on this one because I need people to understand this. Let me take that off the screen. So when you're looking at length of credit history, ladies and gentlemen, my oldest credit card is 20 years old. And that's the only card I have. My length of credit history is 20 years. That 15% of part of my credit score is going to be maxed out at probably 15%. But let's say, and I want to show you the dynamics of division, not the dynamics of multiplication. I'm going to show you the dynamics of division. So you have a credit card, and let's just say you had one for 10 years. We ain't gonna do the 20. And that's the only credit card you have. But then you start watching Rod, you start watching all these points and miles, you start traveling, and you want to get another credit card. You want to get an American Express credit card, and you want to get a Chase credit card. Let me show you the magnitude of division. You had this card, one card for 10 years. You go and apply for the American Express card, and you get approved. This card that you had is 10 years old. This new card you got is 0 years old. Take the number 10 divided by 1. Your average age of accounts is 10 years. You take the number 10, you divide it by 2. You just cut your average age of accounts in half to 5 years. Is that going to destroy your credit score? No, it's not. It's not just 1 or 2. So now I'm excited. I got American Express, y'all. I got my Capital One Platinum I've been having for 10 years. That's the only credit card I ever wanted. I didn't want nothing else. I just got that to get some credit. And then I go get an American Express card, and they finally told me yes. I thought about it. I was scared. I was worried. I was nervous. I was all this, that, and other. I go apply, and I get approved. Now I want me a Chase card. I go apply, I get approved. I'm approved. That 10-year credit history is now divided by 3. So my average age of accounts is now 3.33. And then if you do like your boy and you keep applying and applying and applying and applying, before you know it, you dwindle that average age of accounts down 15% of your credit score. So let's do some math here. I'm gonna use 850 as the number here. I think I want to say it's 900. But I'm gonna share my screen again real quick. And I wish I would have did this a little later, but too late now. I'm doing it now. People can go back and watch the replay. Here's my calculator. So 850 is the credit score. I'm gonna multiply that times 15% equal. Let me pull me back over here so y'all can see me. What I just did was took 15%, because this is 15% of your credit score. Let's just say 850 is the magic number. If you just trash your average age of accounts, you have the potential of losing 127.5 points on your credit score. Don't y'all get paranoid about what I'm going over, because a lot of this stuff I don't really sweat. But so let's do something here. Let's go back to this calculator and let's subtract. If you trash your average age of accounts, I mean, you got to like do a whole lot of trash and to lose all 127 points, but you're at a 722.5. If you watch some of the Point Blank Travel videos, I applied for 4 credit cards, 4 business credit cards. I would never do 4 personal credit cards in a month. Why? Because business credit cards don't affect my personal credit. But if I do personal credit cards and these average age of accounts is going down, 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 your street in a Range Rover. So let me come back over here, and I'm all over the place. And if I'm going too fast, y'all put it in the comments. Put it in the comments. Let me know. I'm gonna do credit mix last, but new credit. Oh boy. And I'm gonna tell y'all, this is one thing what people just don't really realize. Man, the people like Rod that all you think about is paying your bills on time. Research shows that opening several credit accounts in a short amount of time represents a greater risk, especially for people who don't have a long credit history. This one ties into your average age of accounts. That's why I wanted to do this next. New credit. Now, whether you get approved or not approved for a card or car loan or mortgage or whatever, you're going to get what they call an inquiry or inquiry, depending on what part of the country you're in. An inquiry will stay on your credit report for 2 years. Now, from what I've been reading, it becomes less of an issue after 6 months to a year, but it's going to stay on your credit report for 2 years. Let me paint this picture. You at the mall, especially during Christmas, but I always use Christmas. So I ain't gonna use Christmas. This weekend is a tax-free weekend in Texas. You go buy stuff for your kids, clothes, back to school supplies. You don't pay any sales tax. You go in these stores and they're predators, ladies and gentlemen. They're waiting on the next victim. They're looking at Rod. They're looking at your favorite couple. They're looking at Shy. They're looking at whoever else is in this live stream. And they're not saying Rod is a sucker or we're sucker. They just, here's another victim, potential victim. You get to the register. Would you like to apply for the Kohl's credit card and get 10% off your purchase? Yeah, why not? I ain't got nothing better to do. Why not? You apply. Ladies and gentlemen, in Texas, 10% is only the sales tax. Most states, it's only the sales tax. You get approved, fine and dandy, but you don't get approved. Hey, you're going to receive a letter in the mail in 7 to 10 business days. Be on the lookout for that. Y'all, it ain't going to be no approval letter. It's going to be a letter saying you got declined, turned down, no go, bro, whatever you want to call it. I'm just going to be real with you. But if we're naive, and we is me, if we're naive and thinking we're going to get this letter that's going to look like a form of a hard piece of plastic credit card in it, we go to the next store. So we go to Target. We get the backpacks, the pencils, the pens, the erasers, and all the other stuff that kids use these days. Would you like to apply for the Target card and get 10% off your purchase? Yeah, why not? I just did it over at Kohl's, and they told me I should get a letter in 7 to 10 days. Well, guess what? You're going to get a letter from Target too in 7 to 10 days. You just took 2 hits on your credit report. And these 2 hits, ladies and gentlemen, could be anywhere from 3 to 5, 3 to 7 points per inquiry. So it don't take a rocket science, but for the sake of calculations, let me go over here, and I already know what it is, but I'm going to do it anyway. If I can get this to, here we go, click that. So 850 times 10%, I already know is 85. You over here just wearing your credit out. So if you happen to have an 850, which most of us don't, I don't even have an 850. It's going to leave us with what? 80, well, 50 minus 55, 765. Now, are you seeing why people have various credit scores? They have 750, 720. And I'm going to tell you, man, this is just my opinion. Anything over 750 is 800, it's 850. That's just my opinion. That's my experiences. But as long as I was over 750, I'm cool. I mean, I got more nervous when I was at 809 because I felt like I could only mess that up. The last one I'm going to talk about, and we got 7 people in here. The last one I'm going to talk about real quick is credit mix. I think this is a trap. And I'm going to tell you what I mean by a trap. FICO scores will consider your mix of credit cards, retail accounts, installment loans, finance company account, mortgage loan. Don't worry, it's not necessary to have one of each. I love how they broke this down. I do not like when people see the picture and they see 10% as credit mix and they go out and I've seen people do it. They go and try to get a mortgage loan or a personal loan or installment loan, a revolving loan, which is a credit card, because they're trying to worry about this 10%. Let's say if I screw this all up Now, if I got one or two of them, I ain't gonna lose the whole 10%. I might lose 6%. If I screw that up, 850 times what was it, 10% times 6%. I'm gonna lose 50 points. So I'm still gonna be a 799 credit score. I don't worry about credit mix. I don't. I just paid off a personal loan. Um, Most people in life will have revolving accounts, which is credit cards. You'll have installment accounts, which could be a personal loan or a car loan. That's an installment account. But don't go break your neck for this. So when it comes to all these different little thingies here, when it comes to all these little thingies here, what's going on, Miss DC? I see you just came in the crib. When it's you're going through all these things here. Your credit score takes some understanding. Now, if we, and we is me, if we're jacking up every aspect, we're not paying our bills on time, the cards that we have are maxed out, we keep trying to apply for new cards, hoping we get lucky. Then every time we get a new inquiry, then when we do look up and get approved, it's knocking our average age of accounts down. You don't have a mix of credit because all you're worrying about is getting credit cards. That's why you see people in the 450s to 500 to 550s. It's because we make mistakes. And a lot of times, I'm a firm believer that bad things happen to good people. But we have to make sure we understand this whole thing. I'm gonna pull this back up here. I'm gonna share my screen one more time. And we only been going 38 minutes. I swear I've been talking forever. I swear I have. I'm gonna go back up here, and it's different things you can look at. And I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna actually unshare my screen real quick because I want to look at a different thing here. I want to look at something real different real quick here. I'm gonna look at Experian just to show you, and theirs is a little more detail. It's gonna be the same picture, but I want y'all to see how they kind of define it. Hey, how you doing, Phyllis? I see you just came in the crib. Much love to everybody. Y'all could be doing anything, and I typically don't go live this. And most of these credit building series, they're going to be at night. I was excited to get this one done, but the rest of them will probably be at night, not too late. Now, as you can see here's Experian's little. Try to make this a little bigger without going too crazy here. Amounts, highly influential. Payment history, most influential. New credit, less influential. Credit mix, less influential. And credit history, moderate influential. So really, that's 65, 80%. Let me go back to my calculator here. 850 times 20% equal 170. 850 minus 170 equal. Stop back with me here, man. I don't know what I'm over there doing. If you decide to mess up both of those, credit mix and new credit, you're still going to be a 680. But you don't want to mess up any of these. You want to make sure all of them are on point. But I would tell you right now, and I want to just look at what Experian, which is what the credit card issuers look at. Same thing. 35 for payment history, 30 for amounts owed, 15 for credit history, 10 for new credit, 10 for credit mix. And I guarantee you, man, it's amazing how, and let me pull me back up on the screen for this. It's amazing how you go to a different credit reports and they all have different numbers because every creditor, every company that you have credit with doesn't report to all three bureaus. Keep that in mind. I've been talking for a while, man. I'm gonna look in these comments real quick. And if y'all have questions, man, let me know. And then I can always come back because I didn't realize I've been talking for a long time. I don't want to do all this talking. What's going on? We got Ulysses in the crib. Say hello, Rod. How are you doing this afternoon? I will be back when you start the live stream. And my guy, my main man, D. Brian. What's good, fam? Listening while working. Okay, cool. We got Tara Kirkland. Tara, I ain't seen you in a minute. How you been? Good afternoon, everyone. I will catch the replay. And then you got me speaking. And it's epic. What's going on, Rob Father? Rob Father. I don't think I've heard. I probably have heard that one before. I'm here for the knowledge, man. Thank you for tuning in. Ojo said, I'm here. I made it. Yes, you did. What's going on? Shy says, hey, if y'all still in here, let me know, man. Got 10 real homies in the crib. This was sort of an impromptu live. Obviously, I had to prepare for it. Most of the stuff I know from the top of the head, but and we got my daughter says, hey, everyone, what's going on? Tarika, enjoyed talking to you today. Darren Gill, what's up? Darren says, facts. Let me know if you need me to help moderate the chat, sir. I'm here with my gear on, ready to go. Yeah, I'm glad you said it because let me do something. Let me do something real quick while I'm thinking about it. Y'all bear with me here for a half a second. I meant to do this before I started. Bear with me a half a second here. I'm gonna have to do it later. It's not pulling it up because let me try one more thing here, man. I'll go back and do it later. It's not pulling up what I wanted it to. So sorry about that. We got 11 real homies in the crib. But yeah, I got the PBT executive team here, PBN. Good afternoon, everyone. What's going on? But thanks, Mojo. I appreciate that, man. Showing love to your favorite couple showing back to Mojo. Also, from what I read in the terms and conditions from my Amex Blue Business Plus and Blue Business Cash, it states that a single late payment will immediately void a 0% APR offer if you are in one. That's super intense. So listen what this is saying, y'all. If you have an American Express, the Blue Business Plus card or the Blue Business Cash card, these are businesses. One late payment, if you have their 0% APR intro offers are typically 12 months. If you have that, it's going to void that 0% APR out. Y'all, please, if y'all don't get nothing else out of this live stream, your credit score is more than just paying your bills on time. And if you're like me, that's all I thought it was. It's more to it than that. If you're coming in late, I highly suggest. I didn't do a lot of jibber jabber before I started. And what I'm going to do, I only do that to give people time to get into the lives. But I'm going to do it for this entire series. If it's a live, once it finished processing, I'm going to go back and take all the music out. So for anybody that's watching the replay, we're going to get right down to the information. So please, man, if y'all, it's going to be people, and I like it, Mojo, I thank you, man. If y'all have little tidbits like this that maybe I've never heard of or it's not public information, please put it in the comments because in both of these cards that he's mentioning, they're business credit cards. I am going to reach out to Josh Van Horn and see if he'll come on during this series and do a business credit collab. I would love for that to happen. Especially if you've placed a big purchase. If you place a big purchase for the 0% APR offer and accidentally forget to make just even the bare minimum payment, it's a domino effect with late fee and purchase/finance charge paid to. Yes, man. Do like I do, y'all. I have a hell of a memory, but I'm going to show y'all again. This is each of my credit cards, each of them that are active that I use. And I have the dates in my phone, man. And if I go to my calendar, I got it in my calendar. It's just so I don't get caught slipping on a banana peel. So Our credit is extremely important. And Shy in the crib, man, we got the trolls all up in here. I'm gonna see if I can. Okay, I think Shelton had already took care of that. Yes, this is important right here. Get a free copy of your credit report every 12 months from each credit reporting company. Keep in mind there are 3 credit reporting bureaus or agency. There's Equifax, Experian, TransUnion. I'm gonna leave it up there for a second. Make sure that you get a free copy. A lot of things too. One of the things that I didn't mention, I said it's more than paying your bills on time. You need to look at your credit report for discrepancies. They're getting better, but the bureau, still make mistakes, especially if you have a common name like John Smith, Robert Williams. If it's common, my name is not that common. But if you have a common name, you definitely want to check because it could easily get mixed up. I see it all the time. And boulder alert. And again, I don't drop gems and nuggets, ladies and gentlemen. I drop boulders. If you were blessed to be called a junior or the 3rd or the 4th or the 5th or the 16th, please, man. I've seen it too many times. I work in the automotive industry. Now I don't do it as much now because I work in business development, but I used to pull a lot of credit reports. And I would have senior John Williams Sr. He couldn't understand why his credit score was so low. It's because John Williams Jr. then went and bought a car and decided he don't want to pay it no more. And because their names are so similar, they're reporting to John Williams Sr.'s credit. Y'all, if you got a suffix, a junior, a 3rd, or 4th, or 15th, or whatever, Louis the 19th, Louis the 16th, what is Louis the 13th? I think that's the cognac. Man, y'all, I'm just telling you, look at your stuff. Look at your stuff. All right, Mojo said, could you also break down the importance of individual card utilization and overall credit profile utilization? I kind of just did that. I'll probably do that more when I do each of the 5, but I can tell you right now, individual card utilizations, I'm reading a lot of differences, a lot of discrepancies here. And what Mojo is saying could both impact you in a positive or negative way. I personally, I lean toward more overall utilization because that's how it shows on your credit reports. However, I'm starting to believe that your individual card. So what Mojo is asking, let's say I have my Bank of America custom cash card, and it has $1,000 limit, and the balance is $800. But I'm not tripping off that because I have my American Airlines card, and the credit limit is $10,000, and the balance is $1,000. I got 10% here, 80% here, but in all actuality, when I boil it down, it's going to be less than 30%. I really believe that it's individual cards. I'm still looking for proof on this. So I try, I'm not perfect. I try to keep all cards at 10%. Now, let's say I get 1 or 2 cards that get out of whack. I still don't want to exceed 30% credit utilization. For those of you that are just coming in, 18 real homies in the crib, credit utilization. And what we're talking about with this question is the amount of debt you owe on a credit card divided by your credit limit. Simple numbers. I believe you can use your card, but prior to the statement closing date or whenever your credit card issue reports to Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion, you want to be at 10% or less. $1,000 limit, you want to have $100 or less balance. Expert says 30%. So by the time your statement closes, you want to have a $300 or less credit limit. Credit or amount owed balance. So I think I try to look at individual cards, Mojo. I used to look at all the cards because that's how, if you go to even Credit Karma, it'll say your credit utilization is 25%, and they're looking at all the cards. You go to Experian, they're looking at all the cards. I kind of want to believe that, but then I've heard otherwise. So I just try to do it each individual card. Okay. Another place I put my statement closing date is in my iPhone calendar app. Yes. And let's see. Matter of fact, let's just look. Let's look at my calendar. I don't want to look, but I'm going to look anyway. Good. But yesterday, I just want y'all to see it. And notice that Mojo is telling stuff people, you can see yesterday. I had it right. It was focused good. I don't want to do that. It's kind of blurry. There it is. Yesterday, Business Gold, $40. American Express Marriott, $77, 7 p.m. It's in my calendar. And that's for the statement closing date. I have this stuff memorized. But what if I'm kicking it? What if I'm on a yacht? What if I'm out chilling and I just totally forget because I'm having too much fun? I'm going to rely on this, however much this damn iPhone 13 costs to remind me. Thank you, Mojo. That is valuable information. And this is y'all, during this credit building series, this is what I want to see because what I may not have mentioned that. I do it. Obviously, I just showed you, but I didn't even mention that. Thanks to Mojo, it was brought up. Let me say something as we go further. During this credit building series, I'm going to depend on y'all just as much as people are depending on me to put out the information. I'm going to depend on y'all to throw that stuff in there that your boy don't mention, because as you become more savvy with your credit, a lot of the stuff you used to do, you might not do. But I'm gonna tell you, man, I still go back and do little simple stuff. I put it in my calendar. Yep, Mojo. That's an extra rule of thumb. I use my Google Calendar for everything. Yeah, look at that. And I can tell you right now, your favorite cup of credit is pretty good. I ain't getting into that, but okay, they talking about calendars. And we got Miss DC. Hello, family. I hope everyone is having a great Sunday. Ringing that bell from the Lou, baby. STL. St. Louis in the house. Hey, Mojo, we utilize a homemade spreadsheet to track all of our expenses from our phone. Sometimes, man, simple is just as good. So one thing I could tell you, if you're trying to track your credit and your credit score, let's talk about something here with all these 5 different components. Let me share my screen here. Let me go back. I want to do this again because I want y'all to understand a simple rule of thumb. And it's going to go against what y'all hear on Points Blank Travel. Not against. All right. So I ain't worried about credit mix. I'm going to talk about payment history. I'm going to talk about amounts owed. I'm going to talk about new credit and credit history. Ladies and gentlemen, less is better. What have I said over and over and over? If you are subscribed or you tune in to Points Blank Travel, what is one of the things that I say all the time, and a lot of people get excited about it? I have 31 credit cards. Don't do it. Less is better. And let me go back over here. If you have less cards, the chances of you paying them all on time, your chances are better. If you have few cards, I'm going to say what is the number is how many you can manage, but I'm going to say a good number for a beginner. If you're just starting out, I would say 3 cards. 3 cards is it. I would get me a cashback card. I would probably get a transferable points card. And I would probably get a hotel or airline card. I wouldn't have no more than 3. Once you become a junior master of your craft, maybe go up to 5. Then, if you don't have a lot of cards, you're not worried about new credit. If you don't have a lot of cards, your credit history is continuing to get longer. Less in the credit world is better. So when you go to Points Blank Travel and I say I got 31 cards, y'all, I didn't start credit last month. I've had credit for a long time. But if you're new to this game, and I'm really focusing on people that are building or rebuilding, if you're new to this game, you don't want a lot of none of this. Less is better. Let me unshare this because I'm going to pull these. Actually, I'm going to leave it up there for y'all to see it. What's going on, Phyllis? Good afternoon. How you doing? Always good to see you in a live stream. Glad you're here. Yes, this is a great video I did on Points Blank Travel. It's called a credit hamburger. I'll break it down for y'all real quick. A lot of people think that because they have a certain credit score, anytime you hear me say a lot of people, I'm part of that group. You think because you have a certain credit score, you're You have certain privileges. That Credit Hamburger video, I'm gonna give you a brief synopsis of it. When you have a hamburger, you have the buns and you have all the stuff that go between the buns. You have the meat, the cheese, the lettuce, tomatoes. Just because you have the buns, which is your credit score, you got to look at all the stuff in between the buns, which is your credit profile. What's on your profile? Don't get caught up in the score. I used to get irritated. A lot of people don't ask me. Since I did that video, a lot of people don't ask me that question anymore. Well, Rod, what score do I need to get the Amex card? They may say 680, 690, 700, but no. What if I'm gonna give y'all a prime example? And I do this quite often. I'm gonna do it again on here. If your credit score is 750, but all you got is a $500 credit card and you paid it on time for the last 5 years, I guarantee you when you go try to get a car with that 750 and a $500 credit limit, they're gonna turn you down because there's not a card that's showing your worthiness of being able to pay monthly $500. Not all you got is total $500. So you want to be kind of knowledgeable with that. You want to be knowledgeable with that. So make sure when you go and watch that video, it will break it down. We got 15 real homies in the crib. Again, I am your boy Rod, broadcasting from the DF Dub, Dallas Fort Worth, and we are on Points Blank Finance. And I'm excited about this credit series. This is the first episode in this joint. Your favorite couple showing love to Phyllis. Oh man, we got my queen in the crib, Brown Girl Bella Brigade raid. Oh my God, I was over on Bella's live and I didn't know how to. I was kind of upset, man, because I ran it down to the wire and I wanted to see on Sunday shift she'll make up a fight. I wanted to see the finished product, which I can go back and look at the end, but I wanted to see it live. And I'm like, I was down to 7 minutes, man. I was like, I gotta go get ready for this live. I don't want to be late. I don't want to be late. I gotta get ready. So I missed it, but hey, thank you so much, man. Brown Girl Bella Raid. I don't know if y'all still in here. It took me obviously forever to get down here, but y'all, we are talking about your credit score, man. I'm gonna tell you, I said it last night in my intro live stream. Credit is humongous. Cash is king. Yeah, you got money, you can do some things. Credit is the whole damn monarch. It's the king, the queen, the prince, the princess, the cook, the butler, the maid, the damn chauffeur. It's everything. I said it last night in case you missed it. Elon Musk, when he was talking about buying Twitter, he got all the cash in the world. He was going to finance it. Don't spend your cash when your credit is solid. Keep your cash for a rainy day. I'm just saying, man. I'm just putting it out there, man. But I'm so excited to see the Brown Girl Bella Brigade raid and your favorite couple show. And Brown Girl Bella is part of the alliance along with your favorite couple. And what the alliance is just content creators. You have Brown Girl Bella, your favorite couple, Keep It Up with the Griffins, Cooking with the Catrins, Kayla Moore, Meet and I, Coco TTV, and your boy Rod from Points Blank Travel, Points Blank Finance, whatever. But thank you so much, man. This raid is beautiful. Oh, hey, we got my sister involved with Etta in the joint. Says, man, you know, it's something special when people raid you. I just want to be able to say, hey, y'all, I can hear it now. We're going to raid Points Blank Finance. I can just hear it now, man. I just love it, man. Look here, Bella told us to come over and give you me some what? I see a little bitty emoji, man. It's smaller here. Much love to y'all. Thank you, Brown Girl Bella, for the rating. Thank all the people that took the time that was in Bella's live to come over here. You didn't have to, so I appreciate all of y'all. Hello, Alliance in chat. Yes, ma'am. The Alliance is in full effect. Bella, man, I just said who they are, man. But hey, if y'all have questions about credit, man, what I want to do in this series. And again, I did this live today, and I'm not going to be on here too long. We've been going for an hour. I'm going to break down. I'm going to do different videos or lives. I'm going to break down. I'm going to get more in depth of each of the 5 factors that make up your credit score. Again, man, we all think it's paying your bills on time. And in case you're wondering if this is your first time here, your boy, I have a 790, 780, 800 credit score somewhere around there right now. But I started with a 547. So don't think I'm some dude. You see this t-shirt, dope in real life. Don't think I'm some dude that had a silver spoon that was raised with a good credit score. My parents didn't know about no damn credit. And if you don't know something about something, you surely can't teach somebody about something. I made it. I failed. I made it. So Yes, man. And we got the honorable Angelina Nordstrom been rocking with me for a while. Brown girl Bella Ray High. Hey, don't be using my full name just because I put that on that IG post, Angelina. Don't be using it because I won't respond. It ain't but a couple people in this world that can call me by my full name, Roderick. My mother used to do it when she was mad, so obviously I damn sure didn't want to hear it after that. It's just a couple people out there call me that name. Other than that, Angelina always got to be messing with me, man. But y'all, I love Angelina to death. Make sure y'all check her out. She just did a trailer for a new docuseries she got coming up, and it is, whoo, that trailer is fire. That's all I'm gonna say. Y'all got to check it out. Crystal, thank you so much. Bella told y'all to come over here and mess with me. Oh man, Mo, what's up, Mo? How you doing? Mo representing the islands down there. What, St. Lucia? St. Lucia said Bella Brigade. Man, now I feel bad. I left. Man, I had to. I was going live, but now I got to start pushing my lives back to 3:15 because I thought Bella would be done by then. Yes, hello, fam, man. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yes, thanks for coming. Thank all of y'all for coming from Bella, man. Y'all didn't have to do that. I appreciate y'all. Much love. 18 real homies in the crib. And if y'all got credit questions, man, I didn't stumble across a 795 credit score. Matter of fact, I crawled 7 long years and not a credit card. And then Tony Braxton or somebody, yeah, 7 long years it took me, man, to even get approved. And I want people to think about it right now. I want you to think about it. Everybody ain't experienced this, but I know more people have than not. Where you apply for a credit card and you by yourself and they tell you no, you're a little hurt. But imagine when you got that spouse or that other half with you and they've expressed that they really want something. I want to put something on everybody's mind right now. I want to let this, I almost cursed, I want to let this marinate right now. You're looking at your other half, regardless of what their title might be. It could even be your daughter, your son. And you see it in their face, they really want something. And as you're filling out that credit app, you already know. You're filling out the credit app, you got your paper here, you got that little old thing, and you already know. You already know that they're probably gonna turn you down. But you're hoping and you're wishing. And then they come back because they see that other half with you, and they ain't as ruthless as they are when you're by yourself. Sorry, we couldn't get you approved at this time. I've heard all the little sayings. And you look at your loved one, regardless of who they are, you look at them and you see the look of disappointment on their face. If you like Rod, and I'm gonna talk about me, I'm gonna use me as an example. If you like Rod, you go home that day and you're feeling bad. You go to bed, you feel bad. But you wake up the next day and you don't do ish about it. You don't do nothing to straighten it out. You just go on about your regular freaking routine. You don't do nothing about it. What you do about it, if you like me, you try to avoid the mall, you try to avoid the situation, you try to avoid the store. But if you just happen to run into it, it's gonna be the same situation. So it's time for us to take a stand, ladies and gentlemen. I don't want to look at somebody I care about and they ask for something. Now, I ain't talking about no Lamborghinis and no Ferraris and no Bentleys or nothing. But if they ask me for something simple and I can't afford it with cash, shouldn't I at least be able to, man, y'all hear me, man. I ain't gonna beat a dead horse. What's up, Griffiths? 2 more Alliance members. What's going on? Points Blank Finance. What up, PBT? Hello, everyone in the chat. What's going on? Much love. Good seeing everybody come up in this thing. Yeah, man. Yes, credit is important. Your credit is extremely important. Can't do much without it, man. Can't do much without it. Shelton is everyone. I'll have to ask him if he has a twin brother. Oh, you mean everywhere. You probably meant, yes, Brown Girl Bella says credit is vital. I'm sure he mentioned it, but even to get a job, I didn't mention it. I didn't mention it. That's why I'm glad Brown Girl Bella came over here. And her raid. And I want to thank all of y'all. That's why I'm glad everybody's here. Again, I don't want y'all. I need. There's a difference between one. I need participation in this credit series because it's going to be stuff I'm not even thinking about. Yeah, to go get a serious job. to go get a serious job. If your credit ain't straight, you might not even get it. I'm gonna give y'all a better example. When I was in the military, I had a TS clearance. If you don't know what that is, that's top secret. My job required me to have a top secret clearance my entire career. If my credit wasn't right, and I'm gonna show you how this all played into what Bella is talking about here. If my credit wasn't right, they're not gonna give me a top secret clearance, because if my credit's not right, I'm not paying my bills on time. I could be kind of vulnerable to people wanting to offer me money to give away classified info. That's how that all comes into play. Man, I'm glad Bella said that. I wasn't even thinking about that. Imagine, man. I want y'all to just picture this. You got this job. You nailed the interview. You've been practicing. You see this job description. You want the job. You've been practicing your ass off. You go in there. You nail the interview. You kill it. And the man or the woman before you leave said, Rod, I like you. Man, you did a great job in this interview. We just have one more step we need to take. We're going to take a look at your credit profile. All that hard work, the effort, everything you put into it, because your credit ain't where it need to be. It costs you a job, man. You did everything right. Your degree is there. Your credentials are there. You nailed the interview. You answered every question. They see you're smart. But they got to erase this brother or this sister or this person that they see. They got to push him or her to the side. And now they got to pull up this black and white piece of paper or black and white computer screen. And they're going to make their final decision based on what they see. Not the person they saw, but the words, the numbers, and the letters that they see on their computer screen. And you just lost that opportunity. Bella just brought up a great point. Man, I don't even want to think about that. I mean, I don't, because it happens every single freaking day. Well, I knew what you meant, Angelina. I knew what you meant. It is, especially if you're a twin. Okay. I'm going through. I'm over here reading this here. I'm going to skip some of these. Hey, how you doing? Yes. Oh, man. I got to bring up something. I promised Shelton that I was going to quote him on this. I didn't promise him. I told him I was, but to me, that's like a promise. And Brown Girl Bella, that is so true. Challenge credit alerts recruiters that you are irresponsible or not. Yes, man. You may be the most trustworthy person in the world. You may be the most responsible person in the world. But they don't get a chance to see that. All they see is what's on your credit profile, and that's what they're going to make their final decision on. One of the things Shelton texted me earlier when I say, hey, I'm going live at 2:35. We do a lot of communicating. If I ain't talking to him about it, I'm talking to Bella about it. If I'm not talking to both of them about it, I talk to Drika about it. Challenge credit. And let me define challenge credit, y'all. I don't like saying bad credit. When I'm talking about my credit, I'll say bad credit. But when I'm talking to everybody else, bad is such a negative word. I want y'all to hear what I'm about to say right now. I want y'all to listen to what I'm about to say, because I'm going to put my mental in perspective, and hopefully everybody can understand why I say certain stuff. If it's bad, I'm not going to say bad can't turn to good. I'm not going to say bad can't change. But a challenge is an obstacle to get over. I use the word challenge credit because people can overcome a challenge. I don't like to use the word bad, because if you think of a bad, if you got a challenge, a grown man go to jail. Oh, yeah, he was bad when he was a kid. I knew he was going to be bad the rest of his life. Think about it, man, especially if you grew up in the hood or somewhere. Think about it. Bad is a bad word. I don't like to use this. I don't like saying bad credit. Challenge credit. It's a challenge now, but you best believe your boy or your girl going to overcome that ish in 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. And I'm going to get the things I want because I'm going to overcome that challenge. I'm going to overcome that barrier that's in front of me. Because maybe the barrier that's put in front of me wasn't my fault. Maybe it was a matter of bad things happening to good people. I got sick and I went to the hospital and didn't know what I have. They couldn't even figure it out. So they did this x-ray, they did this test, this ultrasound, this C-scan, CAT scan, whatever they call it. They did all these tests. And then I walked out of there and my damn bill was $155,000. I don't even have $150,000. I don't even have $15,000. And they put it on my credit report. Yesterday I was a 720. Today I'm a 580. All because I got sick. It happens every day, people. It happens every freaking day. It happens every day. Bad things happen to good people. But when the people look at your credit report, they don't hear the backstory. All they see is medical. Now, I will tell you, I'll be honest with you, it's some industries that overlook the medical. Charge off. Student loans. I think student loans is crazy. You got a 19-year-old kid, 18-year-old kid don't even know his head from his ass. Excuse my language. I'm just real talk, point blank. But then you go to a college, you got every credit card issue in the world out there soliciting these young adults, offering them credit cards, yet they just not leaving the crib. Probably, well, not they working, but they barely getting an allowance. But then you're throwing all these credit cards in their face, and now they got all this stuff. And they running out here and they charging this. They're getting Nikes, they're getting jeans, they're getting skinny jeans, skinny slacks, whatever they're getting. And they ain't even got a job. They ain't even got a job to pay it back. Yet the credit card issues give them the card. What we working today, but they're relying on mom and daddy to pay it. Mom and daddy don't even know what they're charging all this stuff up. But mom and daddy can't pay it either because they just got this $150,000 medical bill put on their credit. Something wrong, man. It's something wrong. But anyway, let me jump back in these comments. I might have to go to the restroom in a minute. It's y'all. I hope y'all hearing what I'm saying, man. All this here stuff. Man, y'all wish y'all had twin. My mother was a twin, man. I used to want a twin, but no, not was I. No, I don't either. All right, let me read all this here. What are your thoughts, sir, about paying sites like MyFICO, Experian to have info from your credit reports, scores a month? I don't have a paid version. I think with what they charge, it's a great idea. Now, I want to point out something. I want to answer this question. 15 real homies in the crib. What I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to run to the restroom, but hold tight because I want to answer that question. I didn't see. I skipped over this. What do y'all know what y'all said, man? Oh, you know what? Did I miss a whole bunch of stuff? Don't y'all leave because I want to address this right now. I just got to run to the. I just got to take a commercial. I need a Bella. Hold, please. Bella don't tell you what she's going to do. She just say, hold, please. I need that. I got to tell you what I'm doing, how I'm going to go do. 16 real. When I come back, I expect to have 18 homies. So reach out to somebody, share this out, do something. I'll be happy with 16. I don't want to go to 14, but I'm going to go and run to the restroom real quick. And I want to address that question that's on the screen. And while I'm doing that, I'm gonna give y'all at least something to do while I'm doing that. I guess. I think. I don't know. I'll be tripping, man. Oh boy. Shelton. Oh no, Drake asked me earlier, or Shelton, one of them. You going live on EBT tonight? I hope so. I'm just gonna play this real quick. I'll be right back. I ain't putting no screens up and all that. Right, give me a half a second. All right, y'all. I'm almost I gotta talk to Bella about it. I gotta talk to Bella about it. She mentioned the commercial. I mentioned it. All right, y'all. Sorry about that long, repetitious, long, drawn out ass song, but 15 real homies still in this thing. Bella, if you still in here, I need a commercial, sweetheart. I need a commercial bad. Ooh, man. All right, so to answer this question, 16 real homies in the crib. What do I think about sites that like my FICO Experian that to have info? Wow, hell, I don't know why I'm doing it. I want to put the damn glasses on. I'm tripping. From your credit score a month, pros and cons. I think it's great. Now, I do think there's a problem when you look at it too much. I won't look at mine every day. And then if you set it up right, if something changes, you're going to get a notification. I think it's great. I have experience. I don't pay for it or some kind of way. I got the free version. I don't know how. I don't have Equifax or TransUnion. I don't have my FICO. Now, these third party, my FICO is cool, but these Credit Karmas, and I got a Credit Wise that come through my Chase cards. And one thing, too, that I don't like about it, I think one of the cons of this is none of the scores are never the same. And then you start second guessing yourself. You start questioning yourself. What am I doing? So I just think there's pros. I would do it if it was me. Mojo, most credit card banks offer the credit monitoring service exactly for free, what I was just saying. I love to dig to see what's in my credit from various sources. I would love to hear what Rod said. Exactly. Like Shelton, love to see what different places say. I'll look at a couple. The ones that from banks, I don't like. Chase uses Credit Journey. Now, I think that's pulled from TransUnion. I know it is. So Credit Journey is pulled from TransUnion. Yet, when I go to Chase to apply for a credit card, they use Experian to pull my credit report. I ain't the brightest bulb in the pack, but that don't make no damn sense to me. If you're using Experian, why are you showing me TransUnion? That don't make no sense to me. But the lines sound like such a lovely collective. Amazing. It is. It is a lovely collective of some of the best content creators on the planet. And I got to update this because it's not showing this little spot right in the over by next to me. I'm over here in the red. And you got Bella, Kayla Mark, Coco, Kim with the Griffins, me and I, your favorite couple, and then Cooking with the Catrins. So yes, it is such a lovely collective. I agree. I agree, Angelina. Y'all got me over here tripping, man. What was I at, man? I'm over here messing with Angelina. I'm not gonna be on here too much longer. Yeah, if you're not following me on IG, I would highly recommend you doing so. At Points Blank Travel, also at Points Blank Network. I'm starting to post more on Points Blank Network, and you'll definitely get notifications before I go live. At Mojo, great question. Hopefully, I answered the question. 30 years, straight traction. What's going on? How you doing, man? How you doing? First time I've ever seen you here, straight traction. Do me a favor. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. These numbers going down. Let me make sure my damn Wi-Fi hooked up. And again, man, if y'all have questions, they're going up and down. Please let me know. I am going to answer all questions that are asked. That's a county name. All right, Angelina says, I have a question. Why do jobs require a great credit score when some people don't even have credit in the first place, or they may have less than good credit? Why is credit a qualifier for a job? Trustworthiness, reliability. If you don't think enough of yourself, Angelina, and I'm just speaking on the behalf of what I feel like employers do, my opinion, and I know this from a hiring aspect as well throughout my career. If you don't think of enough of yourself to maintain your credit score, then you really probably don't think that much of the company. At the end of the day, that's how they look at it. They how Rod look at it. I'm just telling you, that's how they look at it. So, plus, it also shows a sense of responsibility. If you're not responsible enough to pay your credit, how are you going to be responsible enough to manage $1 million account or be part of a mega $1 million company? I mean, it's a lot of things that come into play with that. Hopefully, I answer your question. Haven't seen what yet, Straight Traction? Let me know, man, because it depends on how long ago that comment was. It depends on the career. I wouldn't hire anyone that has challenged credit in the banking industry. Exactly. How can you provide me with banking advice if you are struggling? Woo, Boulder. I only read comments twice if I like them, if they don't make sense. And this one I like, man. Your favorite couple hit the nail on the head. It depends on the career. I wouldn't hire anyone that has challenged credit in the banking industry. How can you provide me with banking advice if you yourself are struggling? Now, we don't know it because we're not going to have privilege to see that person's credit report. But this is how the employer looks at it. If Rod can't even take care of his own finances, how is he going to tell our customers how important paying your finances and how important personal finance is? Great, man. Your favorite couple. Boy. Boulder, baby. Yeah, for the banking industry, true. But outside from that, why? Not just the banking industry. I know people in the car industry and automotive industry that will fudge numbers just to pad their pockets. You might not. I mean, man, it's. I'm gonna put it in one word, man. Integrity. Your credit is a Polaroid picture of you. Now, again, bad things happen to good people, but it's an overall picture. It's integrity. And when people don't pay their bills, I've seen it go both ways. We had a lady yesterday at the dealership made 28 grand a month, ladies and gentlemen, and she had collections everywhere. That don't make sense. That's just laziness. But let's say you don't make 20. Let's say you make $2,800 a month. You're falling on hard times. Desperate times calls for desperate measures. Next thing you know, you over here. Some money sitting over there. I see it every day. I work with it every day. That's how it comes into play. Brown Girl Bella said, they ran my credit score in education before I got hired at Y'all, do y'all hear this company? Man, Bella beats y'all. Moet Hennessy and several times at advertising agent. Not just her credit score, they looked at her education. I'm going to say this here, and I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. We got 13 real homies in the crib. I'm going to say this here. I'm going to be real with you. Bella just hit the nail on the head. Bella ain't saying this. This is Rod saying it. You can't want or expect, and this is a boulder, ladies and gentlemen, you can't want or expect the boss job if you're handling your business like a scrub. Yep, I said it. I said what I said. You can't expect a boss job or a baller job paying you 6 figures plus if you handle your personal business like a scrub. I said it. I said it. I'm saying what Bella was saying. No, but I said what she was saying. That's really kind of what she's saying. But I said it. You can't want the good jobs or the better jobs or the best job when you're not doing your best handling your own affairs. It starts right here. When you walk out of your front door, this right here is only a small part. It's a representation of the bigger company that's out there that you're driving to, catching a train to, catching a subway or whatever you're doing, the bus, however you get in there. You are a small portion of the bigger picture. We're not going to give you the entire pie if you can't take care of your own slice. Whew. Man, I don't know why I even come up with this issue. I promise you I don't. I don't. It just poof, poof, pop up. If you got this big old pie and we give Rod one slice, and Rod immediately drops his slice on the floor, he screws it up before he even take a bite. Are we going to give Rod a second slice to F that up too? I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying, yo. I'm just saying, man. Y'all dropping boulders in here today. Matter of fact, I need to set boulder alert for the stuff y'all was saying. Hold up, man. Now we moving. My stuff was stuck. I think they filed the medical charge coming off now. Okay, yes. Now I need to tell the Brown girl Bella. But hey, matter of fact, Bella, if you still here, you want to come up and join me because you dropping some boulders. Your favorite couple, anybody. Anybody. Everybody scream. Matter of fact, let me do something real quick. And I need to holler at Bella, man, but I didn't expect the gonna take me to the bottom and then I have to go back to where I was. Maybe it won't. Okay. Forever the Lewises, what's going on, fam? How y'all doing? Much love, man. And y'all, I'm glad to see because I'm seeing a lot of people that I've seen before, I haven't seen in a while. Hopefully, this series bring them out. I want people to come out the bushes. What I mean, I want people to, first of all, you got to get to the live stream. You can't hear the performer if you ain't even at the Coliseum. Man, I don't know where all this shit coming from today, excuse my language. But you can't hear the performer if you ain't at the Coliseum. But I want people, once you get to the Coliseum, I want people to join in on the performance. So join in, man. Ask your questions. Let me know you're in the building. Okay, I just saw that. I got you, bro. I got you. Yes, welcome in. I thought you was already at that spot, yo. I can't say who it is because he got on to me. All right. Yeah, I'm sure they did at Brown Girl Bella. I just wonder whose idea it was to rely on credit for hiring decisions. Now they didn't used to do that back in my day. Man. I think it depends on what job you was trying to get. I think they've been doing that for a while, but yeah. It's out there. Like I said, I'm gonna say it again, man. If you want the baller position, you got to have your affairs in order. And I'm gonna say that I think a lot of jobs that don't get paid a lot are extremely vital. I was talking to and I got this from the Navy, y'all. I got this from the Navy. I was talking to a waste management specialist the other day. When I was a little boy, they would have called it a garbage man. I like to use the term waste management specialist because I think that's what they are. And maybe that job doesn't require a credit check. Maybe, I don't know. I never applied for it. But it's an integral part because if my stuff build up and I got trash everywhere in here and I don't have anybody to pick it up, that's an integral, very important job in my opinion. All I'm gonna say, man, is have your stuff in order. I had a commanding officer when I was in the Navy, and I live by this day to day. If you live right day to day, you ain't got nothing to worry about. Bad things happen to good people. We get put in situations, but if we live right, if we got choices to make, if we got options, what's my favorite word? Options, and we got a choice of paying this bill, and I talked about it last night in the introduction, or we don't pay this bill because we want to go kick it at the club or go buy something that we don't even need. We just think we want it. You got to look in the mirror and blame yourself. That's different when you're foregoing paying a bill than it is when you get a collection because of medical. Yes, come through, real homies. We got 15 real homies in the crib, man. Again, I am broadcasting from that DF Dub, baby, Dallas, Fort Worth, and I will be going live again tonight on the Points Blank. I'm about to say on the I got all these channels I've got on Points Blank Travel. YFC, what's going on? Actually, it's not the the full determining fact. It comes after the interview. It's part of the background check. They actually asked the candidate prior to running the report. Yeah, you might want to tell us about it, but then you're damned if you do, if you're damned if you don't. So you might want to tell them about it. When you got to pee, yeah, man, I had to pee every live stream because I've been on here so long. We've been going an hour and 33 minutes. I'm gonna be getting off here in a minute. Because I still got to post a link for the night. Yeah, man. Yeah. There's a chair. There it is. Y'all be clowning me. One thing is guaranteed with any of our lives, you will see an empty chair at some point. Laugh out loud. Laugh my ass. I love you. Yeah, man. When I wasn't doing the show, I tried to put something on the screen. Y'all talked about me then. I don't know what to do no more. I came up with a banner and everything, but then people were like, well, I don't know if he's live. I think he left. I don't know what he's doing. Where is he? So, man, I ain't messing with y'all. I ain't messing with y'all. I ain't messing with y'all. I think my daughter left. Yeah, straight track. It get real over here. Yeah, man, we keep it real, yo. Live stream show, yes, it involving Etta for sure. That's scary that credit is part of the background check for any job that are not in banking or money management. No, not really, Angelina. I don't think it's scary. I tell you one thing. If I turn the Points Blank Network into a conglomerate, I'm gonna run your credit. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna run your credit before I hire you. Would that be a final determining factor? No, because I know how to judge people. I think I have a gift of being able to judge and look at people and it might have to be about 5 interviews that can't do it in one interview, but it's integrity, man. I came from a organization where I spent 20 years and 26 days in the United States Navy. I have about 26 different medals, 5 or 6 Navy Achievement medals, and it's all about honor, courage, and commitment. Core values. So I stayed at 15 other people there laugh out loud. Okay, man. Hey, Traction, man. Hey, if you ain't, let me know. You subscribe to the channel. I like your vibe, bro. I like your vibe, man. Oh, yes, sir. I got good news and bad news for you. Okay, well, what's the bad and good news, man? Don't be blowing my high now. I'm like, that dude, don't kill my vibe. You don't pay for it because it's free. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, them scores never the same. I wonder why. Because it's different reporting requirements, different calculations. Have a great evening, Rod. I'll chat. See y'all soon. Okay, Etta, you out of here? Yeah, man. I'm about to get out of here shortly. See you soon. Involved with Etta. I've been following you for. Oh man, what they do? You gotta change that, man. I need to know that you in this house, man. You ain't gotta come every time because I go live quite often. I know I've seen his name, man. I wish I could make it bit straight. You like a brother I know named Jeff. It might be Jeff. Brother I used to work with. Banks are always evaluating various types of risks, not just with their customers, but also with their internal customers. Managing risks is, in all aspects, is what companies look at it as well. Yeah. Not banks, it's all big companies. Boulders, ladies and gentlemen, we got 11 people still, 11 real homies in the crib. I'm going to get ready to get out of here shortly. Skinny slacks had me rolling on the floor laugh. Yeah, man, skinny jeans, skinny slack, they got all kind of stuff. Oh, yeah, if anybody want to come up. Oh, man, I didn't see this. Oh, my God, I'm going to get killed. Baby, I didn't even see you. You there?
Sad state of affairs.
Man, I just looked down. I promise you, I just looked. I'm over here. You know me, man. I'm one track, man. I'm over here, and I'm thinking the whole time, I need to call Bella. I need to hurry up. That's why I just, now look over here. I'm like, Hey, y'all, we got the honorable, the incomparable, the beautiful, the intelligent brown girl Bella on the screen. What, man? Whoa. You just slayed your face and you got your avatar up here?
Oh
There
my
we asking you shall receive. I was getting ready to. Oh my God, you look absolutely beautiful. How you doing, Queen?
yeah. I've been up here for 8 minutes.
You was there for 8 minutes. Why didn't you text me? You didn't text me to say, because I ain't gonna lie, man. And my hey, shut it. My computer is only this big, y'all. This is sad, y'all. This is sad. My computer literally is only this wide, and the chat is only this big, and I'm over here looking at. I ain't even looked down here.
Angelina, get him, Angelina, get
Oh
him.
my God, man, I
Be
feel so
ashamed.
bad. Oh my God, Lord have mercy.
Well,
What's
I came up here to say this is an excellent, excellent series. I'm all in. You see me, I was commenting and like giving my little unsolicited advice.
very solicited? No, because you brought up a couple of things that I didn't think, especially notice we've talked quite a bit about the employer portion of it. I didn't think about that. And we need people like you
Yeah.
that are in corporate America where I'm not thinking about that. You're in corporate America. You've been in corporate America for years. And what Rod is not thinking about something you are. So man, no, it's very much solicited opinion. And I'm so sorry about the 8 minutes. Y'all, I got a big, I think I know what I'm gonna do. Well, I got to need another port. I got a big monitor behind me that I'm about to start putting up here so I can look up here and I would have saw Bella right here because this monitor is like this big. It's huge. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
Let me see what your chat is saying.
Yeah, yeah, they probably cussing me out right now.
Well, you take a long time, so I want to get, the
But can I
comment
say
out
something
the
before we go
way.
into you look, I wonder what, and I was like, no. First, I was cool with the avatar. I was just happy you was here. And I'm like, wait a minute. She just did Sunday Sips. I know she slayed her face. And uh me and Drika was in there for a minute, and then we talked on the phone for a while, but you killed it as usual. So
Thank
yeah, but
you.
what did
I
people say?
told Drika to come up one day. We gotta plan it because I know she just does stuff for you and you guys go live. So I told her,
Well, you were
she
talking about
has.
hit her on Instagram. I'm just gonna give you her number or give you however we do
Yeah, or
it.
give her mine. It's okay. Um, yeah, so we can plan it. So, she could feel at home, because I know she slays her face, but she can also give nail advice and, some other tidbits from her side of things. So that'd be great. That'd be great. 121 say again, great stream as always. This series is excellent and it is a must. And the reason why I was so animated about it is because as people of color, and I'm going to just put everybody, in this, people of color, we have to take credit seriously. It's not something that we really want to have to be at the topmost of our brain, but it needs to be. When it comes to, like I said, getting a job or getting a new car or even getting a used car, when it comes to getting a home, like, it's important. One of the things when I was getting this townhome that I'm in now, even as a rental, because I'm still, figuring out what I want to do to buy a home. But even as I was renting this one, of course, they ran our credit, to see, who can, afford this. So they ran mine, they ran like, I think 10 other people's. So they ran all of our credits. And some of them instantly got knocked off because of their credit score. And the ones that stayed, then they started digging in further. But that's the first thing that they looked at. And they knocked off half the candidates because of their credit score. So it is important if you want to get whatever it is, your dream house, your dream car, your dream job, you've got to make that foremost in your head and you've got to take it seriously. You've got to work it like you're working a job, like you work YouTube. And it will open the door to a lot of things. Like I said before, I worked for Moet Hennessy for years, for over 10 years. I worked on Moet Hennessy. And the reason why they ran our credit there is because you are put forth for a lot of different things and a lot of different opportunities. And in order to do that, you need to, they don't give corporate cards anymore. At least, not at the time that I was doing it. But if you had a certain title, then yeah, they gave you a corporate card. And I was blessed to be grandfathered in. I didn't have a big title. I was still a manager at that time. But because I was running my own market, they gave me a corporate Amex, and they gave me a corporate, at that time, it was a Diners Club. I'm taking myself way back with that one. But they gave me a Diners Club. And then later on, they gave us visas. But again, you're exposed to a lot of money, and I'm running a whole market, state of Connecticut. I also ran New York for a little bit and Massachusetts. So they're putting a lot of, accounts on me. They're putting a lot of money in my market, and I need to spend that doing events for different places. And to do that, you had to have good credit because, they can't trust just anybody with that kind of money. And I'm talking hundreds of thousands of dollars my budget was just for the state of Connecticut, not even counting New York and Massachusetts at that point. So it's important that you have that. And so what I want to say to you guys, don't get discouraged because getting good credit is a marathon. It's not a sprint. Getting your, okay, I'm gonna say that again because I heard him in the background like, did I do a boulder?
I'm changing my battery in case y'all wondering. My battery died in the middle of that.
I thought you were encouraging me that I did a boulder alert.
Right. Oh, no, you did a boulder alert. That's why I say amen. Can you say that again? Seriously? Can you please say that again? It's not a sprint. Say that again, please. Okay.
Having good credit or obtaining good credit is a marathon. It is not a sprint. Oh, you put me so low. Oh, okay, I must have really did a boulder alert. But no, seriously, it is a marathon. It's not a sprint. You're not going to get it overnight, but you have to keep working at it. And every time you do, guess what? It gets better. But you have to continually be vigilant about it. Look at your credit score. Get your credit score report once a year. It's free 99. And y'all know I love me a free 99 deal. It's free 99. Get it every year. Check it. Make sure it's accurate. Make sure that things that should have come off are off. Because guess what? In the state that I'm in, you have to request to get your stuff taken off. Right? And if it's wrong, even if it's their mistake, they will take their sweet time in the state of Connecticut. They will take their sweet time to take it off. So you have to be vigilant. You have to tell them every single month, hey, you ain't take this off. Hey, you didn't take this off. Hey, you didn't take this off. It took me 2 months of regularly emailing them to take something off that they charged me twice for, and I've already paid it. So in my mind, I paid you, you done. But it was an error on their part that it was there again. And because I paid it once, I'm not looking at it on my credit score again. And then poof, here it go pop up again. I was like, wait a minute, I don't know doggone well I paid that bill. So what do? I start digging through my files. I found where I paid it. I found the date that I paid it. And I sent it to them. I said, hold on now. Hey, Miss Drika. Hey, girl.
and Angelina said, I want to say this real quick, Bella. Angelina said, is Rod on the phone while Brown Girl Bella is speaking? I was calling Drika to tell her that Bella had joined me on the live. So forgive me, Angelina. I wanted to, because I know my baby was in here earlier and she left. So I wanted to tell her that. And y'all, between Drinker, Angelina, and Bella, man, they just keep me in check. I mean, seriously, y'all. I can't move this way, that way. I be in trouble all the time. But I
Thank
do want
you,
to thank.
Phyllis. Shout out to my godmother, Michelle, one for giving me this fan. But at I think 6, she used to go because she's like 6 feet. So she used to go to like all of like the old school drag houses and things like that because she looks like Phyllis Hyman. Like she's that tall and statuesque, and she's the same kind of coloring as Phyllis Hyman. So they always used to be like, "Oh, little Phyllis, little Phyllis." So she used to go to those places, and they taught her how to flick a fan. So at 6, I learned how to flick my wrist, baby.
And you know how to do it. Lord have mercy. And when sometimes y'all, that flicker of the wrist can be good or bad. Like if she do it normally, good. I make her wait for 8 minutes in the background and she come on and she flick her wrist, that might not be good. you know. But I want to read this comment, Brandon. And before I read this comment, I've already read it. I want to encourage you to keep driving, man. Keep rolling, keep pushing. I'm building my credit with secure credit cards and unsecured credit card. My score went up to 515 on Experian. You're in luck, bro. You've been rocking with me on Wild for Points Blank Travel. I'm gonna do my next live. It was supposed to be the first episode, but I decided to do this one first. It's going to be credit cards that will help you build and or rebuild your credit. It's not going to be no American Express, this, that, or the third. It's going to be regular credit cards that people need to get to build or rebuild their credit. And then what I'm going to do past that is I'm going to break each individual. It's 6 of them. I'm going to do one live stream where I'm talking about all of them. And then I'm going to do individual lives and or videos. I'm going to break down each of the 6 more in the detail. But I want to tell you something, man. I like how you said your credit score went up to 515. Most people will be discouraged. If you've been watching me or you haven't been watching me, I don't look at the glass as half empty. I look at the glass as half full. 515, you're on your way. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep grinding. Keep pushing. That's all I want to say. And I'm sorry. And Shy says, congratulations, Brandon. So, Bella, I got a question,
Yes,
man.
congratulations.
I got a question for you, Bella. Have you
Mhm.
ever, because you're a lady of this certain magnitude, this certain brown girl, Bella, I don't know what they call it for the ladies, Esquire, I think that's for the men. I don't know what they call it for the ladies. Have you ever experienced at any point in your life having bad credit?
Absolutely. When I was young and dumb.
I never know. I never asked her this, y'all. Because I always just, perception is your reality. And I never, you look at the
Yeah.
flick of the wrist
One of
and the
the, one of
ladies,
the,
please,
no,
please.
yeah, no, one of the things I was gonna say before is what I am most vigilant about, and I did this with my kids, and now I'm doing it with my godchildren and my niece, is when you're in college, they don't do it so much anymore, but when I was in college, they used to throw credit cards at you. Sign up for this, 0%. Sign up for that. You get this. Sign up for this and that and that. And what happened with me was I was vigilant about, like using it, when I needed it for emergencies or whatever. But then I started getting lax. I started getting complacent. I started, let that slide a month. Let that slide another month. And then I just, life getting caught up, forgot. And I got ding, 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 ding so hard for that I did away with a lot of my cards and I actually started over. And then also what happened was I put someone on my credit, and I know you talk about this a lot. I had put somebody on my credit, and that person did not pay the bill. And because that person was a relative of mine, and I'm not gonna be like, oh, yada da. I took the hit for that, and I had to eat that. I had to eat that. So it was very hard for me to suck it up and be like, oh, I gotta rebuild myself again, because I was very, very, very adamant that I was not going to let this get to me. And the fact that it did, oh,
Man, this is not an interview, y'all, but y'all are lucky because I had no idea Brown Girl Bella was coming up, and I got some questions, and these are questions we don't script our lives. She don't script her lives. I don't script my lives. She is a content creator. Check her out at Brown Girl Bella on YouTube, at Brown Girl Bella on Instagram. Now,
yes. Ray,
you
I'm going to answer this question. For me, I keep my bills that I pay for at least 2 years, at least 2 years. And then after that, I'll keep an electronic copy, meaning I'll take a photo of it and I will file it in my computer or on my Google Cloud under bills and keep it there. I just learned, and thank goodness I have a sorority sister, line sister, who is a finance guru and a wizard. And, when I started like getting back into, getting my credit straight so that, again, it was back to where it used to be. She was instrumental in that and helping me out, and still helps me out and does things for me or tells me different things. Anyway, getting back to what I was saying, she just told me that for IRS, just keep the last 7 years. You don't need to keep it from, because I had files from like the 1990s. That's how far back I had it. And she was like, girl, get rid of that stuff. She was like, shred it. And I was so scared to like shred it. She was like, no, shred it, you're good. So I keep it for 7 years and then I shred. And I don't take an electronic copy of it. I give myself palpitations when I say that, but I don't keep an electronic copy of that. I'm hoping that my tax people who do actually do keep an electronic copy of it, because I certainly don't. But I keep it for 7 years before I shred it. Thank you, Phyllis.
people
Okay.
love people love Brown Girl Bella, and y'all, this is the first time Brown Girl Bella. I just thought about it because I just looked at the logo. She's been on the Points Blank Experience. She was the first interview I did on that channel. She's been on Points Blank Travel. I've been on Brown Girl Bella, but this is the first time she's been on Points Blank Finance. So thank you, Queen, for coming in. I just realized it. And man, y'all, I'm sorry, I get chills just thinking about it. But I do want her to come back because she has a lot of knowledge um, in the credit game. And again, what I was saying is we don't script these videos. I never thought about asking her this. I just assumed she's always had good credit. So here you are. You're looking at two people now. Although we are what we are now, we weren't always there. We've had challenge credit. We've had our share of issues and problems. And now you're looking at Miss Lips, Lashes, and Luxury and Mr.
Make the money bags.
There you go. And we've had our share issues. She said it. I didn't, y'all. She said it. And speaking of money bags, I gotta do something for you here soon. Uh, we'll talk about
Yes,
that.
clapping that fan is an art, hunty.
And Miss DC said times. I guess that's when I don't know when I went to the bathroom. And Darren says, and Darren, you've been giving me a lot of props, man. I appreciate you, man. Salute, brother. I don't have a cover on, or in the military, that's a cover is a hat. I don't have to give you the proper salute, but very informative live as always. The GOAT, baby. I don't refer to myself as a GOAT, but I tell you one thing: when I have this wonderful lady on here on the screen with me, man, she always tell me, she a hot girl. She do hot-ish. And I'm a hot dude. I ain't no hot dude. I'm a cool dude. I do cool-ish. I ain't no hot dude. But I love it, man. I love it. But Uh, and then Angelina said, really? And then this caught me by surprise, y'all. And that's why I say never judge a book by its cover. You don't know all the pages in between. Really? You had bad credit when you were younger, Bella? Wow. And this is coming from Angelina.
I've been working, just to let y'all know, I have been working since I was 15 years old. My very first job was on Wall Street at the oh, thank you. My very first job, no, seriously, was on Wall Street at what is now the Bank of America, what was then called Irving Trust. So I have been working in the industry since 15. So by the time I got to college at 16, I had 3 credit cards, and it was the fourth that did me in, because the fourth one I added a family member, and that's when I got jacked up.
Bella, you say you had 3 credit cards, right?
I
And
had
then,
3.
y'all, I said this an hour ago, and I think it was right around the time of the brown girl Bella Ray when she entered her live. I
Mhm.
recommended that new people only have no more than 3 cards. We did not script this. I don't even think she
Oh,
was here when I said that. I said you shouldn't have no more than 3 cards, and then she just came on and said she had 3. When she got the fourth, that's when things started happening. Please, it sounds good. It sounds lovely when Rod said, "I got 31 credit cards." I'm a content creator. I became a master of my craft, and it's still too damn many. So, and Honor Angelina said, "I need to organize bills like that, Bella."
mm-hmm. Yep.
So, wow.
And now, because Brown Girl Bella is an LLC, it's a business, I keep my Brown Girl Bella bills in one pile, and then I keep my Shannon bills in another. So my Shannon bills are here in this drawer, and then my Brown Girl Bella is in my
Question: which drawer has the most in it? The brown girl Bella drawer or the Shannon drawer?
mind your business, Rod. It's personal.
Yeah.
Roderick.
And you were one of the people that can call me that. I love it because Bella, y'all. Oh boy, I ain't gonna. You were one of the people that. Can you say that? Can you say uh man? Can you say Roderick again? That sounds kind of cool. And I don't even like saying it. So, uh,
Roderick.
bet. So, oh man,
Yeah, Wall Street was my first job. I was so proud of myself because I
I'm
was
glad you
in,
read it because I'd have lost track.
I was in a co-op program in high school, which meant you worked one week and you went to school one week, and other people got jobs at like the Board of Education or Borough Hall's office. And so I was like, oh, I'm going to get a job, with a teacher. But because I was a business major in my high school, this opportunity came up, and she was like, they want to see you. And yeah, they grilled me hard at 15, and I had 4 interviews before I got the job.
Wow.
So yeah, so that was my first job, and I stayed there. I actually got promoted after I graduated from high school. So I was on the dealer's clearance floor. And again, when you are dealing with money situations, and because I was entering stocks and bonds, guess what they did at 15 and a half, 16? Yeah, they ran my credit, even though I was still working there. And
Are
I
you
just got
serious?
promoted. Yeah, they ran my credit. Yeah, because I was dealing with stocks and bonds, and because the bonds had just cleared the dealer's floor, they were active bonds, but they weren't labeled with anything because I hadn't entered them into the system. So who knew I could have actually put them in my purse or something, brought them home, and cashed them at a broker who knew, all this. But yeah, I could have done that. And so because it was a job with a lot of like different bells and whistles to it, they made sure that you We're trustworthy. And one of the ways to prove that you're trustworthy is, yeah, you have to run your credit and do a background check.
Well, I gotta read this here, Bella. Angelina said, "Lips, lashes, and luxury. We're being vilified on Points Blank Finance." Yeah, y'all are. Y'all are. And like I said, it's the first time she's been here. I haven't done a lot on this channel, and I know Shannon just addressed this. I got to read this part. Wall Street was your first job, Bella, and at 15, you are amazing, Bella. Rod, hold on to it, Brown Girl Bella. She's a, yeah, I agree, Angelina. I agree. Yeah, I want to, and Angelina says she wants an LLC, and I want to tell everybody. I recently, I put it on Instagram today. It was finalized yesterday. LLC for the Points Blank Network, and it was two parties that I was talking to. I was talking to Brown Girl Bella, and I still have a bunch of questions for her, like the two different folders, how to manage certain stuff. Because she'll tell you I'm terrible at time management. I'm going to be terrible at receipt management. I already know. But your favorite couple also, you know, they motivated me. And sometimes you got to look at who's in your corner, who's rocking with you. And I'm so glad that Brown Girl Bella came up for this live stream. And I know, you know, she has certain credit cards, you know, and this really isn't about credit cards, but you have to have pristine credit to get the American Express Platinum. I do have a question, Bella, for you. When you apply for a credit card, and I don't care what your credit score is, I'm not going to get in your business like that, but do you ever get worried that you would be turned down?
Now, no.
Look how quick she said it. Now, no. back in the day, hell yeah.
Listen, I have to say one thing, like, know who you're lending your name to, your credit to. You know, I learned a valuable lesson in that not even your family members can be trusted with something of that magnitude. You have to really be trustworthy to get that. And I don't mean that as a negative. I mean that as if somebody is going to attach themselves and their credit to you, you have to make sure that they are solid, or you have to make sure that you have enough in your bank account, in your arsenal, to cover them in case something happens. Now, I'm, you know, living a single life. I'm, you know, young. I don't care. Like, you know, it's my family member. I know they're going to be, you know, cool about it, whatever. And when they started calling, they were like, when you gonna pay this bill? I was like, what? What you mean? What you mean?
Oh, yeah, you gotta do it again. That was hilarious. Like, I'm living. What?
What you mean? I owe the I started speaking Spanish real fast. No, Tommy. No tengo dinero. No. Yo siento.
Man, you hilarious, man. They had you speaking Spanish.
Listen, I would have spoke German if they had taken the dog.
Wow, man. And we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. And I would, matter of fact, I gotta talk to Bella about this. Part of this series, I'm gonna talk about, man, this series, y'all really could go on and on. And I want to warn y'all, I'm gonna sprinkle some stock videos in between. I'm gonna sprinkle some crypto videos in between. I'm about to blow this channel up, but I'm not telling nobody nothing. I'm asking Bella right now. I'm going to do a segment on authorized users, and I would love to have not just Bella. I want to have a couple different people, but I want Bella to co-host this with me, because I'm sure there are several horror stories out there with authorized users. I'm sure there are. And we need to understand how important. Now, I'm going to hit y'all with, so I'm going to give y'all a preview of this authorized user. So you always hear the horror stories of Rod or Bella putting his family member on as an authorized user and they messing up the situation. You always hear the story of the authorized user messing up the situation. Your boy's gonna hit you with something different. I'm gonna put that flavor twist on. I'm gonna twist that. Boy, I'm glad today's Sunday because I keep catching myself. I'm gonna flip that twist around. I'm gonna put the focus on the person that is giving the credit to the authorized user. Because one thing that we don't think about, we so excited about becoming an authorized user, we don't think about whose coattail are we riding.
Hmm.
They may have the Benz, the Lexus, the Beamer, the helicopter in front of their house, but they barely holding on, baby. You never know. And you
That's a good
itching
point.
to get on their status level. But if you ever looked at a chart and took certain stats and stuff in school, high school, college, junior high, you got a zero here and you got 1, 2, 3 in the positive, and then you got negative 1, 2, 3. They got the Benz, they got the Lexus, they got all this stuff, but they right here on that one. They 2 spots from being negative 1. Yet we're itching to become part of their authorized user plan. I'm going to touch on that on this series. Y'all stay tuned for that, man. I got the dang on freaks up in here again. I got the naked girl people up in here again.
Yeah, I just got rid of them.
Oh, okay. Thank you. And Straight Traction, I didn't know you were still in here. Darren crying, laugh. Straight Traction, all right, I'm out of here. Great live saying good night and God bless. Much love, Straight Traction. Hey, if you ain't doing nothing tonight, tune in. Points Blank Travel. We will be going live. I don't even know what the hell I'm talking about, but I guarantee it's going to be fire like Cayenne, baby, because that's the only way I know how to do it. 450 degrees, straight heat, straight fire coming at you tonight. And with all that being said, man, I don't even know. Y'all, we got 11 real homies in here, man. And I ain't going to lie, I'm on here for watch time and any information. I'm here, but I'm on here for watch time. Hell, I might not go live on PBT. I'll be over here like Jerry Lewis. But seriously, man, I got so much in store for this, and I do want Brown Girl Bella. And matter of fact, while I'm thinking about Bella, thank you for that raid. Thank you for that raid.
Oh, you're welcome.
I wasn't expecting you to. I know you've been busy this weekend, and I said, "Oh man, she did a raid," and you just kept dropping boulder after boulder after boulder. And I'm like,
I learned from the master.
I don't know about that, but you're a beast within yourself. And I got to read some of these comments that because I know Angelina going make sure if I don't read them, I'm gonna be in trouble.
Oh, Angelina had mentioned something about Diners Club. I believe when it first was launched, it was launched to be a card for restaurants and dining, but you could have used it anywhere. You didn't have to just use it for dining.
And you had the Diners Club
Mm-hmm.
back in the day, y'all. You didn't see what you see now. It wasn't no 2,000 credit cards. Diners Club was the ish. Amex, Diners Club. As a matter of fact, I think that was back in the day, kind of when it was a Visa, a MasterCard. There wasn't no several variants of these.
Yeah.
It was like Diners Club. I think I still see it every.
And Discover, I think, was the other one.
Discover was the ish. Now anybody can get one. So
yeah,
I remember when Discover. I gotta read these here, man. I'm gonna read them. I don't even know why I'm bringing it. Rod, you should be ashamed for leaving Brown Girl Bella like that. Gorgeous Brown Girl Bella. Mojo said, "I'll pray for you, sir. You had Brown Girl Bella whole and you dropped the lake too hot." Okay, I'm done reading them. I ain't gonna get in no more trouble than I'm already in. And y'all, it wasn't on purpose, man. I get tunnel vision when I get in here. Brown Girl Bella will be the first to tell you that I suck at doing the comments. I suck at all this. I'm great at talking. I'm great at talking, but I suck at all the other stuff that go around. And I'm reading. I'm trying to kill this damn. And Angelina said this was a great live ride. I really enjoyed it, man. I enjoyed all of you. We got 12 real homies in the crib, man. Please, y'all tune into this series. All BS aside, man.
Now, did you say when the series is going to be? Is it going to be all every Sunday?
It's going to be sporadic. I'm going to try. My plan is to do 2 Sundays a month with this and 2 Sundays a month with Real Talk Rod on Points Blank Experience, but I may just But it's gonna be matter of fact, I'm gonna be real with y'all, man. It's two things I need y'all to do. I need you to make sure you subscribe to the channel, make sure your notifications bell are selected all, but more importantly, follow me on at Points Blank Travel on Instagram, at Points Blank Network on Instagram. Make sure it's an S after points, because I'm gonna publish it and post it every time I go live. This is gonna be like last night. I went live at 10:05 p.m. I did the intro last night, and this is gonna be get in where you fit in, like Too Short said. I think he said that. And then eventually I might try to get a set schedule, but I like what Bella just said, and I'll talk to her after this live. I already know what she's gonna lean toward. Sunday may be the day, but it's gonna be so much content on this series. Some are gonna be in the form of videos, some are gonna be in the form of live streams, predominantly live because I want to be able to answer questions on the fly, and I want Brown Girl Bella, like today, she was in the comments. I dropped a link and she came up because it's people like Brown Girl Bella that have expertise and knowledge about the same thing that I may not even be thinking about. So I'm going to talk to her and see what the best way to go with this. Uh, she's part of the alliance and part of the Points Blank Network executive team. And what did Anwar and me say? She's the first lady of the PBT executive team and people. So I'm going to run this just to see her idea, and usually I kind of go with her input, but I just know me, and she know I suck at time management. I suck at schedules. So I need y'all to really follow me on Instagram, subscribe to the channel, because I'm going to be dropping this heat every time. And there's so much I could talk about. And I definitely want this lovely young lady to come back and co-host some of these episodes with me, some we may talk about in advance. She may start the show with me. Some she may join in with me. You never know. It has been a pleasure and a blessing to have her on here with me tonight or today, man. Immediately, I did a reel today about this LLC, man, and it's going crazy. I've gotten 1,000 likes on my IG, but any closing words? We got 11 real homies in the crib. Any closing words, Bella?
Again, get your free credit report. It's free once a year. Free 99. If it's free, it's for me.
She said that free 99.
Free 99. If it's free, it's for me. So get it once a year. Be vigilant. Know that it is a long haul. So it's a marathon. It's not a sprint. Take your time with it. It will go up. You just have to be vigilant about it. You have to work it like a job. Okay, it's your other job. It's part of you. It's who you are. It is going to be attached to you forever and ever. Amen. Until you leave this earth, it's going to be attached to you. And even after you leave this earth, it's going to be somebody else's job to manage it, to close everything out. But once you're gone, that goes with you. But guys, do listen, do watch this channel. He drops boulders, honey. And you need that. You need someone who can give you the advice that will help you better your life. All right.
Y'all, I'm never lost for words. And every time, I don't hear, it's funny, and I got to tell y'all a story in a minute, but I don't never hear Bella say, when we're off camera, she'll never say, baby, you be dropping boulders. Shadow, you be dropping boulders. We do say one thing, come and kill it. But I went on her channel earlier, and I was like, hey, good afternoon, Queen Shannon. And she's like, oh, we're using government names? But when she come on here, she'll say King Rod, or even a lot of I use the same thing she did. But I do want to read this right now. Darren Gilbert said, Rod, the reason you need to keep up this important information you share is because of it. If it was not for this channel, I would not have known about business credit. I'm up to $100,000, man.
See, this is what I'm talking about.
All I'll say is, Darren, I don't do it for the clout. I do it from the heart, man. It's stuff like that. It's comments like that. And I got a lot of comments on there. I got to go back and look at my recent lives and put them on Instagram and stuff. And I'll black out your name or whatever. I know I did. I was on Coco TV's pop-up Friday night. And she called me yesterday and she was like, Rod, do you mind if I make your portion of the live or a whole video? And I was like, no, that's cool. Sometimes you don't realize what you're bringing to people. Even the comments Bella was putting in the comments today, sometimes you don't realize what you're bringing to people, but people will let you know when you're bringing value to them. And all I care about, man, is I just want to keep a lot of my IG stories. I'll play this song. You know, they ask me who I do it for. And I do it for y'all. I do it for the people. I don't do it for me. I've always said, I'm like LL, I've always said I was a phenomenon, so I don't need to be solidified or endorsed or anything. I'm already feel like I'm a phenomenal individual. So with that being said, man, I'm gonna get ready to get up out of here. I want to thank everybody that tuned in. 11 Real Homies still rocking with us. Tune in tonight, Points Blank Travel, about 8:35. I'm pushing it back. It would normally be 8:20, 8:35 p.m. Central Standard Time. What the topic will be, I don't know yet. I got to look at that. Share the channel with your family and friends. Give this video a thumbs up. Hit that like button down below. Smash it, blow it, kiss it. I don't give a damn what you do to it. Just make sure that joint change colors. I want to thank the lovely, the beautiful brown girl Bella for coming up today. Expect to see more of her in this series if she will allow me to have her. And I'm gonna be dropping the links. I want some of you to come up, man. Give your personal experiences, because some of the things, let's just say I'm a content creator, Bella's a content creator, but some of the things we may not have experienced. So flick of the wrist, Miss Flicking of the Fan, much love to you. And all of y'all that's out there, man, please do me a favor. Share it with one. At least, no, matter of fact, I'm gonna challenge y'all to do two things. Share it with one person you know, and more importantly, share it with a young person. I'm not talking about nobody less than 18. Share it with a young person you know. Everybody need to know about this. A party of one is no fun. A party of five is a get together. But if we all know this information, that's a MF party. Y'all heard it here. Your boy Rod. I'm about to get up out this joint. Much love to y'all. Peace. I wish I had an outro like Bella. We taking over some of her songs. See, but it be jamming. But
you want me to play it?
for real. Can you play it? Please play it. Please.
I can play. You want me to play it for real?
Yeah, I really do. Yeah, I love this song. Matter of fact, you can come over every time I go live and play it. Yeah, I love it. I love that song. I love this song, y'all, for real. And then she can do the little.
How about that takeover tonight with PBF? Y'all give him a round of applause. This has been a phenomenal first intro into the series. I love it. I'm here for it. Y'all, come on. The only thing that's now broken. Oh, she downstairs. I was gonna say I could bring her up, but she's not here.
Hey, Angela, I know Angela. See, Angelina respect and like this song as much, if not more, than I do, man.
Take over. Hey, and I have my Let's Get Bella shirt on.
Oh, is that a new one?
No, it's from my last year summer series.
Where can they find this stuff? Matter of fact, where can I find it?
On my store. Oh, please, let me drop the link.
Yes, please do. Seriously, please do. Because you want something in the airport. Y'all, Bella met Tisha Campbell in the airport, and it was just because she was wearing her brown girl Bella shirt. She got Tisha Campbell to say, let's get Bellafied.
I sure did.
Where is this merch? Matter of fact, do me a favor. Drop it every time you come in here. I need to do one of night things. I ain't doing night.
All right, here you go.
Yeah, drop it, sweetheart. Matter of fact, if you can pull it up, can you share your screen?
Let me see.
You don't have to do all that. I mean, I don't want you to. Y'all, I love this song, so y'all gotta excuse me. I just love that song. There it is, right there. Yes, yes,
Got it?
yes, yes. Tisha Campbell,
The
really,
Tisha
the Tisha
Campbell,
Campbell, yes, yeah, the one that was on Martin and My Wife and Kids. That
And
one.
she's got a
Hey, y'all,
show on now. My last sister says she's got a show now.
yo, Angelina, we was on the phone and me and Bella was talking, and she was getting ready to fly out, and she was like, she texted me. She said, "Hold on." And she texted me. She was like, "I'm sitting next to Tisha." I'm like, "You ain't gonna say nothing? You crazy?" She's like, "Nah, I ain't tripping." You know, in true brown girl Bella fashion, "Nah, I ain't tripping." I'm like, "You ain't tripping." I've been over there standing on the table on the bar, and she's like, "Nah, I ain't tripping." There, Bella sent me. She was like, I got ready to go." She said, "Safe travels," and that's what I went in for the bellification. And I haven't had to let her tell the rest of the story, but then she sent me the video, and I was driving, so I couldn't read it. I said, "Oh man, she got a picture with Tisha Campbell." Damn. But when I got to work, I noticed they had that little play button, so I hit play. Man, hold up, man. Damn, Nick, I'm going in my text message. You got y'all ain't gonna believe me. I'm gonna show you. I gotta show y'all that. I mean, who knows how many texts have been since then.
Mm.
I gotta make sure. Hold on, y'all. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Oh man, that's a beautiful picture. I'm sorry, y'all. I be getting sidetracked. I'm sorry. I'm in. Hold up, man. Didn't you text that to me? I know you did. Oh yeah, yeah. Here we go. Okay, here we go. I got to make sure I can make this big, and I got to make sure it's on the screen. Let me see. Can y'all see? Yeah, y'all can. Yeah, y'all can see it. Hold up. Oh god dang. She goddamn Tisha Campbell. Ain't nobody said let's roll, baby. I mean, I'm gonna go to the airport every day. I'm just gonna buy me a plane ticket. Ain't going nowhere. I just want somebody to say let's roll. This some bull. Sorry, y'all. So there it is, man. Yeah, the
There
Tisha
it
Campbell.
is.
Hey, y'all check out Bella's merchandise, man. And matter of fact, I ain't gonna keep. Uh, I can't show because she got a mask on, but yeah, she was rocking her brown girl Bella merch, and I love it. Matter of fact, I want that shirt. You got men? Do you have men's merchandise?
I do. I do.
Okay, well now I guess I ain't gonna ask some more questions and get in trouble. I'm just gonna go over here and look at the store and make an
Oh,
order.
sure. I got a long sleeve shirt. Um,
I like
my
t-shirts.
tank is still there. I have a pet bandana. I got a couple of things in there. Some masks. I have a hoodie dress. Snapbacks for men.
Okay. Y'all go check it out. And Angelina said, Bella, you would hate me because if I was sitting next to Sherry Shepard, I would have been to say hello to that photo interview.
Oh, I met Sherry Shepherd. She's a sweetheart.
You met Sherry too?
Hmm. I
Y'all,
met a lot of
I'm thinking I was the
people.
right person here.
I met a lot of people.
But Angelina said just buy a plane ticket. Yeah, yeah. Man, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I was going soon, like tomorrow, but with the monkeypox, I don't know. I'm off. I'm off till Thursday. I took Monday. I only want to say the day because then Angelina and Bella gonna be clowning how I say the days. I took Monday, Tuesday, and
Monday,
Wednesday off.
Tuesday. You took Monday and Tuesday off?
Yeah, I took Monday and Tuesday. I'm gonna say it like I took Monday and Tuesday off. I normally be off on Wednesday. I go back to work Thursday, but I had a so I'm kind of like an old military situation. I'm at a hot notice, and I'm gonna call my brother. I feel like I feel the need to get up in the morning and just go someday at work. I feel the need. Anyway, man, y'all, we gonna get ready to get out of here, and I'm gonna play my outro. We heard Bella's. Really, you met
Yeah,
Sherry,
yeah, yeah.
but tell her the story, bro. I gotta go to the restroom and get tell her the story. I ain't y'all.
All right, it's gonna be a quick
Last
story.
time I got in trouble, I took me off the screen. Not today, but it was another lie. I took me off the screen. I left Bella up here by herself, gave her solo, and 2 days later I got in trouble. You left me. So y'all gonna see the chair. That's why y'all see the chair. I'm going to the bathroom. Don't y'all be tripping. I'll be back.
Don't y'all
And
be
I love having it up
tripping.
here. I
He gonna
love
be
having it
right
up here.
back. He gonna leave a chair But don't y'all be tripping.
I love
Y'all,
this.
before he leaves, can y'all find some mask or say the word mask in the chat? Because somebody was supposed to do my men mask on Monday, and tomorrow is, guess what? Monday.
I'm
And
doing
guess
it.
what he
I'm
just
gonna
said?
do it.
He
I'm off
off.
tomorrow.
And so he off on a Monday, and I ain't got my Monday mask. If he come here, his name gonna be Mud, because it's gonna be on and popping.
I would do it. I would do it tomorrow. I would do it tomorrow. I promise. Or tonight or tomorrow.
But and however,
I will premiere that video tomorrow. I'm gonna either do it tonight or tomorrow. I'm off tomorrow. I ain't got nothing to worry about, nothing to sweat. I'm gonna get a haircut probably Wednesday
y'all
if I'm
heard
in
that?
town.
Y'all heard that? Y'all heard that?
Yeah, I'm
By the
doing.
way, somebody said I need some new earrings in my live. I think I heard that. I
You
think I
need some new earring? What kind? What are those? Pearls or diamonds?
These are diamonds, baby.
Okay, we'll talk about that. We'll talk. No, somebody. Well, goddamn. I mean, what's wrong with them? I don't see nothing wrong with the ones you got.
I'm just-
Oh, you just messing with me, huh? Hey, y'all see how she get me? I'm over here believing it too, baby. Somebody said I need some earrings, and I'm over here believing. I'm like,
yeah,
for real.
somebody said, like, why I need to get you some new earrings, girl?
And
That's
I'm
somebody
over here like, for
who
real.
look
What they
good.
say, Shadow? What they say?
I'm about to say, hold please.
Yeah, man, y'all go over here. Shadow gonna tell y'all. I mean, Bella gonna tell y'all whatever she about to tell y'all. I'm going to the restroom real quick.
Go on.
I'm trying to figure out which route I want to take. I can go this way or this way. All right, and I gotta get some ice. Man, I love when this woman be up here, man. She over here. She had me fooled, y'all. Somebody told me I need some new earrings. I'm like, really? What's wrong with you? She had me fooled. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. What would your boy be doing tonight? I've been on the website looking for some earrings. Like, goddamn, what size are they?
Oh,
Which ones you like?
these 2 carats. You want to get 4? Do I hear 4? Do I hear 4 carats? Do I hear
But
4?
ain't nothing wrong with them though.
They old.
Man, no such thing as no old diamond, baby. I can see those old pairs. Hey, yeah, hold up, y'all. Stay tuned on the Points Blank experience. Not on this channel, on the point. We're going to talk about Bella's earrings, whether they're old or not on the Points Blank experience. Man, y'all, I'm going to run to the
Let's get
restroom.
Angelina mask time. Mask time.
I wish you could. Hey, Bella, is it a way I can make? It's a way I can have you pull up the comments. I know it is.
It's a way what?
Where I can have you pull up the comments, like right now when I'm going to. It's a way. Never mind. I'll tell you when I come back. Y'all excuse me. I gotta go to work.
Oh my goodness. Okay. So while we taking over,
I
right?
ain't taking over.
Finance. Let me tell you some finance beauty stuff. So if anybody is looking for deals on, let's say you got facial cleanser you want to get, or makeup you want to get, there are some really great deals. Nordstrom is still having their sale, so you can get a lot of beauty deals off of Nordstrom's, as much as 40% off on most beauty products. And some are brand name as well. So that's one avenue for you to try. Who else is having a good sale? Ulta is having a sale. Let me see the Ulta sale. I'm going to pull it up while we're waiting for Rod to come back. We take it over. It's the Points Blank Finance beauty portion of the evening. All right, so I'm pulling up the Ulta app so I can share with you guys what offers are available now. Okay, so if you are a member, you can earn up to 5 points. Platinum members earn 4 times the points. Diamond members earn 5 times the points. So if you're looking for any fragrances, maybe you want to buy something for that special somebody, now's the time. You can get that. There's also $10 off digital coupon. So you can go and get maybe your cleanser, what have you, $10 off there. I told you about the 5 times the points on fragrances. If you need any like eye enhancer products, maybe you need mascara, maybe you need new lashes, anything like that, 3 times the points, you can activate that now. Skin products, we just talked about skincare. So any skin products, you can get that. And then 3 times the points on any hair regrowth products. Guys, I've been using this, even though my hair is long. I have been using this because it's thinning. It's called the Viamore Grow Hair Serum. I use it every night. I put it into my scalp. I'm going to use it again tonight after I wash my hair because my hair is dirty right now. So I'm going to use it tonight when I wash my hair. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And it really helps strengthen your hair. I haven't seen any additional growth, but again, I haven't stretched my hair out and blown it out. So maybe it's gotten a little longer. I don't know. But yeah, so you can get 3 times the points on that. Okay, I hear Rod coming back, so no more beauty points. But if you want to get more stuff, come follow me over at Brown Girl Bella.
Keep going, baby. Keep going. You fine with me. I'm glad you talking shit. I was happy. Man, I had a catastrophe over here.
All right. What else can you say, Rod, when you're talking about people who need to get a credit card? What would you say would be the first credit card you would get?
I would look at getting a secured credit card if I was just starting.
Mm-hmm.
If I had established credit and I just didn't want to mess with a credit card, yet I had established credit, I would find a card.
Oh, that thing is filled to the brim.
Yeah, I didn't mean to do that. But I would get a credit card that works for me. I wouldn't get a credit card that works for Brown Girl Bella. I wouldn't get a credit card that works for Rod. I would get a credit card that works for you. And Bella picked her. And y'all, again, we didn't script this here, but she picked the right time because when I was away, when I step away, I'm always thinking, what should I have said? What can I say? I am really in this zone right now, flying somewhere tomorrow.
Oh.
If you don't have points and miles, this isn't about points and miles. This is going to go back to credit. In order to get points and miles, you have to have good credit. I don't have to worry about how much a ticket costs tomorrow. I can wake up, and I'm probably going to look at it tonight. I can wake up tomorrow and say, hey, I'm going to fly to Indiana and go holler at my brother for 2 days. I can fly to New York and go holler at Bella for 2 days. What's my favorite word? Options, baby. You have to have options.
Is that your favorite word, though?
Well, it's Bella. You know, we don't went through this here, y'all. If this is y'all first time, hey, if you've been on PPT, you know, every time she on here, I say, "What's my favorite option?" But is that really your favorite word? I thought it was Bella. But seriously though, if you're looking at credit, get a secured credit card. Don't be afraid. Don't think that you're going to go to the cashier and there's going to be a red light with a siren that says, oh, we got Rod here, register 5 with a secured credit card. He only has a $200 credit limit. It's not going to happen. It's just going to be, you have a secured card and you're building your foundation. When I was going to college and got my degree in business with my minor in finance, one of the things they talked about with personal finance was in any house, you have to have a foundation. In a relationship, you have to have a foundation. In credit, personal finance, you have to have a foundation. Build a foundation and let your house come up from the foundation. And I don't know if y'all noticed or not, but did y'all notice how Brown Girl Bella some kind of way is asking Rod a question? And I love it. I love it. That's why I love having her on the channel. Rod, what would you? And I just barely, what would you think? I love it because right now you're hearing two knowledgeable content creators.
Real life. I wonder where my pink and green dope in real life shirt is.
Oh, I didn't make it. I bought it, but I'll ask me tonight where yours is. I ask. Okay, BMS money. Okay. I'm gonna ask. I got.
Yes, Angelina.
Y'all, I have the product.
Angelina for the win. Let's go.
I have the product. I'm gonna shoot the video tonight. I'm matter of fact,
you have the product.
let me just say this here. I'm not going to get into. I will premiere this video tomorrow. I don't have to get into it. I will premiere this video tomorrow. On the point, it won't be on this channel. It'll be on the Points Blank Experience. So make sure you go over there, check that out. Rod's about to say, "Hold, please." Yeah, she always match time, Rod.
Yeah.
Thank you. Happy, yeah, my birthday and that holiday, August 9th. I'm excited.
What day is August 9th?
It's a Tuesday. Sure. I'm gonna probably, if I don't travel, I'm gonna get up early, not early, but get up whenever I get up Tuesday. I'm gonna go downtown Dallas, probably get me a room at the Hyatt, and I'm off Wednesday so I can sleep in, chill. And I do plan on doing a live. If I don't travel, I'm gonna do a birthday bash live stream Tuesday night. If I do go to the hotel, I'm gonna do it from the hotel, and it's probably not gonna be. Definitely not really gonna be in a normal setting. I may do it outside. I don't know yet. Why 2 days with Bella? Bella's worth 365 days. Angelina, while you bullish, you trying to make me curse over here. I'm just trying to.
From the rooftop. You can do a birthday celebration from the rooftop.
I got to find a spot. I mean, they have several in Dallas.
They have several in New York.
Oh, so I need to come to New York. Okay. Y'all, man, this is about to be. I'm about to be like the Dos Equis guy. This is gonna be the most interesting birthday in history. Ain't no telling why. Maybe by Tuesday. They have several in New York. See, y'all, she love when I say Tuesday. I'm sorry. Get Bella a pink and green dope and real life shirt, please, Rod. Well, hey, I got to get in touch with Anwar Meat. This is their merch, and I'm sure they can make one. I'm gonna tell Anwar, man, I'm in all kind of trouble. I did a live. Now I'm gonna tell Meat to make it happen. Anwar be over there BSing, so I'm gonna tell Meat. Oh man, this dude back. These trolls is everywhere, yo.
And I hid it, and they still coming back.
Yeah, they keep coming back. I don't trip out there. It's Angelina, see what you be starting, Bella? Tuesday, how about that?
How about Thursday?
I need to call my brother, man. They be clowning how I say certain stuff. And it's crazy. I've traveled the world. I've lived in Cali for 20 years. And I still had a southern accent where I don't like enunciating certain words like Tuesday, Monday, Tuesday, like whatever. But anyway, Shannon, you got anything? I mean, I can keep going, y'all. I don't know, man. I might go live tonight at 9 o'clock because the longer I be over here, the longer I'm gonna be. Quite well. I still got to do the thumbnail. I got to figure out what I'm talking about. But
right, no, I gotta go eat because it's 6:24.
What are you eating?
Some gumbo.
You made some gumbo?
No, Shannon did not make gumbo.
You bought it?
Ordered some gumbo. Wow. So I'm gonna have that, but they ain't putting enough shrimp in it. So I'm gonna add some shrimp to it.
Well, I'm gonna call you after this. You got your y'all act like y'all ain't even here. I mean, y'all just like keep it up with Rod and Bella. You got your phone to do not disturb?
No, I don't.
Cause I'm gonna y'all don't know. I go y'all. I love Shannon B. I love Brown Girl Bella, but I can't stand her phone. I can't stand her phone.
Now you got the same phone though, so
yeah, but my phone ain't on no do not disturb. Well, yours ain't been lately, but yeah,
exactly. Because if I'm up here,
because if you're up there, you're reception
for me if I need to be disturbed.
No, she moved it into this new crib with like 7 stories. She got this 7-story crib she in, and the higher she go up, it ain't got no reception. So she don't even have to put it on do not disturb. It just don't disturb. It just, and I was like, I'm like, I know damn well you seeing me call you. She said today, yes, but just now, right before she got ready to go live.
Yes, sugar cane is good. Yeah, I was getting ready to try to highlight it. I'm like,
hey, Darren. Oh, hold up, Darren. Time out, Darren. You've been rocking with me, man. You've been giving me love. You done called me the GOAT by 3 times in the last 2-3 days. But you got my name wrong, bro. You got to turn that. You got to put that ass around on that B, man. Put the ass in the back, baby. ROD, not ROB. Put the ass in the back. It's Rod, not Rob. Cause I ain't gonna read the rest of it till you change it. Now, Rod, if you go to New York, you have visit Sugarcane. What is Sugarcane? What is that? Is
It's a
that like a
restaurant in Brooklyn. It's Caribbean. It's really dope.
man? I went to Brooklyn.
In the Park Slope
It's
area.
dope. You know about it?
Mhm.
Well, hey. Matter of fact,
And don't they have happy hour
when I
still
go to
on Tuesday? On Tuesday, I think they have happy hour. So the drinks are like
she over to
$5.
Tuesday. She purposely said Tuesday. Yo, when I go to New York, I need a bunch of money because I know Bella gonna try to take me all over the city, which I really totally want. I'm all for it. And then I want to show her a great time. So I matter of fact, y'all gonna get tired of seeing me on YouTube. It's gonna be the ride. I'm gonna call it the New York series. I'm gonna be all. Nah, I'm not gonna call it that for real, but I'm gonna be all over.
Oh
All
yeah,
right, so
we still have happy hour.
yes, that's my fam spot. Uh, okay, there you go. No, that's Angelina. Hey, Darren, you better say Rod, man. You better do 911 Rod or something. I'll mess with you, man. As long as you remember that Bella and Brooklyn are a package deal. No, I do that. Man, you ain't, man, Angelina. I mean, that goes without saying. If you don't show Brooklyn love, you ain't gonna get a chance to say nothing to Bella. I mean, real talk.
Facts.
Yes, on Tuesday, right? Yeah, Tuesday.
On Tuesday.
See, yeah, the way she said, I wouldn't even say it like that. The way she said it's so cute. Y'all, we gonna get ready to get up. We got 11 real homies in here. Man, I'm gonna let Bella go eat her gumbo and shrimp. I might just stay on here and just cluck like a duck or something. I don't know, man, because this watch time is racking up. I love it. Laugh out loud. Y'all, man. I,
Oh my goodness.
I walked the Brooklyn Bridge when I was there. That's how I
I'm
messed it
not
up.
walking the Brooklyn Bridge.
I don't like walking over that water, but I was supposed to. I was living in living. Yeah, I was. You couldn't tell me I wasn't a New Yorker for these 4 or 5 days. I was staying in Manhattan. I caught the subway to Brooklyn, which wasn't what I was. I was supposed to walk from Manhattan to Brooklyn, but I caught the subway to Brooklyn and walked from Brooklyn to Manhattan, which was still cool. I've never experienced. I ain't gonna say
Oh
never.
please. Let me go get my baby because she's crying.
Yeah, bring her up here. Yeah, bring her up here, cause Angelina want to see her. Oh, please, too. Shit, we all gonna be holding, please.
How please?
Yeah, Angelina, I love it. I love it. She gonna bring Brooklyn up here, but I love it. Yeah, the way she said Tuesday, the way she said it is adorable. It is adorable, man. Oh Lord, have mercy, Angelina, boy. Y'all, so all real though, on the real tip, I could be anywhere. I'm gonna call my brother tonight. Um, it's 5:30, and I'm going live in 3 hours on PBT, and I still have to do the at least 45 minutes worth of admin to do the. I kind of know what I'm gonna talk about, but to do the links and to post it everywhere, it's about 45 minutes. And I'm gonna see what my brother's schedule is like next week. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna go with American Airlines. I ain't gonna say too much, man. Angelina, I want to thank you for just having me over here hyped up about, and you and Darren and got me all hyped up about going to wherever that restaurant's called, uh, Sugar Cane. Man, you had to walk like three stories to get up from down. She was at the
Be
bottom.
quiet.
I don't know if that's your Riz or Brooklyn. Oh, there she go. Look,
That was Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
Mine don't even jingle that much anymore. Oh
No, why
wait.
you gonna? I'm just saying you can't let her down.
Hmm?
I thought you was gonna let her down. Brooklyn.
What? I'm putting my watch on.
Oh. Which one is that?
The rose gold.
Y'all, I I got for Valentine's Day, I got Shannon this Movado. There was a second one. I saw this one. I walked in the store. I was like, I gotta have it. I got it. It had the pink thingy, and she loves pink and green. I was like, I gotta have it. I gotta have it. Then I saw this rose gold. I'm like, but I like that too. Hey, put that on hold. So I got the one with the pink thing, and then 1 or 2 days I was on the phone where I was like, I really like that other one.
Ow!
Matter of fact, won't I just order? What she do to you?
She's putting her paws in my thigh. All right.
Well, she
Sit
probably she holding her leg like she ready to go.
down.
What you tripping on?
She,
The baby is crying.
she was crying because she was downstairs.
Well, now she up there with you. She just wants you to let her down and do her own thing. Huh?
She want to get in her bed that's up here. She just want to
That's
be
what she
near
did.
me.
Did she go
That's
get to bed? You just over there texting and everything. You good?
because I ordered my Instacart and half of the stuff that I order as usual is not
I don't know
available
why you mess with Instacart.
because I'm lazy.
No, you ain't lazy. It sounds like lazy. You bougie.
I don't feel like going into the supermarket. I was gonna go, but I was like, I don't feel like it.
You bougie.
I'm bougie.
Yeah, you ain't you. Yeah, I wouldn't call you lazy. You far from lazy. I disagree with that. But y'all, I'm gonna get ready to. I don't even want to leave, man. It's still 10 real. I don't even. Hey, whoever's in here, can y'all drop your? Because there's 10 people up here, and I don't even know what 10 people watching us. I mean, we've been stopped talking about
Who's in
credit.
here?
I don't know. I don't
Who's up
know.
in
Well, we
here?
know the leader here. That's one, so it's 9 more people, and we know Darren in here. So now we're down to 8. Who else in this joint? Who up in this joint? Let us know, man. Yeah, especially love the colorful building in Brooklyn Rod, the blue building and the green building. Flatbush is cool like that. Yeah, yeah. I ain't gonna be deep up in Brooklyn. I'm gonna go eat and then I'm out that joint. I ain't gonna be doing too much up in there. Brooklyn, Houston. I like Manhattan. I felt I went to Harlem. I didn't like Harlem, and
But
I've
did you
hung
go
out.
to Melba's? You have to go to Melba's if you go to
I
Harlem.
went to I didn't go to Melba's. I went to and we got to go there. I went to Caribbean Star or something like that.
Caribbean Star.
Some Jamaican place this dude told me about. The food was okay. I didn't go there at night. I went during the day, and I didn't like the vibe, man.
Caribbean
Was
Star.
the
I don't know what that is.
the vibe was like I lived in South Central LA for a year and a half. Matter of fact, if you ever watch Boys in the Hood, where Cube shot them 2 dudes at Burger World, I had to ride by there to get to my crib. I lived a block and a half from Vista View, where White Man Can't Jump, where Woody Harrelson dropped off Wesley. Um, Crenshaw, I stayed on Crenshaw, all the Snoop and Q videos, and none of that can equate to that Harlem vibe. I just didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. I didn't.
Hey, work to live, not live to work.
What
Hi.
he's up in this joint? Oh, I love Harlem, Brooklyn, and I like Queens. So far, Manhattan is your second. What? Well, maybe I'm bougie. Maybe I'm bougie. Maybe I'm bougie, Angelique. Because I love, like, I remember when I first got to New York, y'all, and you couldn't tell me nothing, man. I was there. I hadn't even been there 3 hours. I was like, yeah, I'm in New York. Yo, I'm a New Yorker. And I was like, I'm getting ready to walk to Times Square. So I was downstairs, and I never forget this dude. His name, I think his name is Ron. Here I am, so I never forget him. But I think it's, and he was like, hey, Rod, what you about to do, man? 68-year-old Caucasian guy. That dude looked out for me, y'all. He really looked out. I said, hey, I'm gonna walk down to Times Square, man. He said, I don't think that's a good idea, man. You've never been here. It's 11 o'clock at night. You're gonna walk down to Times Square by yourself. I said, yeah. He said, Rod, they're crazy. I said, yeah, I'm crazy too. So I guess it's just a couple crazy people. He said, well, before you leave, can I do something for you? I said, yeah, whatever. And it was right before 11. Y'all, he walked me around to every restaurant, every bar in the Renaissance Midtown and introduced me to every manager on duty.
Oh,
And he was like,
wow.
anything that this man want, I'm flying home tomorrow. I'll be back Monday. Anything that he want, make sure he's taken care of. He introduced me to the head bartender. I ain't never seen nothing like this in my life because every time I went to the bar, I got a glass of wine. He took a shot. And he told me I was drinking too slow. And it was the bell hops. Every day I woke up, they took me to a different spot for breakfast. I've never experienced nothing like this in my life. So for anybody that said hospitality is only in the South, you don't get it in New York, that's BS. So
Yeah, we're
we're
very friendly. You just gotta.
yeah, y'all very friendly when you get. But I don't know. You say I'm spoiled. I say you spoiled. You say, Rod, you good. If you ain't getting your way, you're a big old brat. And I say you same thing about you. But work to live. What's going on? Hey, y'all. Laugh out loud. Okay, I watch it. Well, man, this is like we didn't even know. At least I didn't know. Maybe Shannon said it first. Bella. I always say Shannon. Drake asked me today. She said, "So, Daddy, is Bella part of her name? Because I hear you say Shannon, and I hear you say, but I said, no, Bella has nothing to do with her name. You got fooled like I did. I said her name is Shannon. Y'all, we gonna go on the point blank experience. We just gonna chop it up because this is supposed to be about credit. I could have sworn I love being with the locals a lot more than being around obnoxious tourists. So Brooklyn, Queens, and the Bronx for me. Nah, you had hard, but I didn't get a chance to go to Brooklyn, Queens. That's why I want to go there and hang out with Bella, and we might not hit all these boroughs, but I know she know the joint, she know the place. So, but I've never been like I went to Beale Street in Memphis. I thought that was whack.
Mm.
Hollywood Boulevard. I thought that, and I lived in LA for 4 years, 3.5 years. Thought that was whack. I'm not big on the, so I think Angelina has a good point here.
I love Chicago though.
Man, I can have a lot
Miracle
of.
Mile.
I have about 15 cousins in Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
When I went to my father's home, going, my aunt, she had some property in Chicago, and she told my brother and I, she was like, she just got her property appraised in New York for Chicago for 1.4 million. And she was like, I want to just hand this down to y'all. I was like, man, I don't like Chicago. He was like, dude, are you crazy? Whether we like it or not, shut up. So I got to go there with you, dude, because I don't know. The people in New York were nicer to me than the people in Chicago and in Memphis. Yeah.
Mm.
No, don't get used to that, Angelina. You call her Bella. Don't get used to. Man, you can't say nothing around Angelina, dude. Damn, she got the memory of an elephant. Nope, don't get used to that. That's my name. She don't go by that name. You should have went to Beale Street. I guess. Well, y'all, man, we got 9 people here, and I can see now, y'all, man, can y'all just if you one of the 9 people here other than Angelina, we know she's here.
Well, Work to Live is in here.
So now if you one of the 7 people, can you just let me know? I just want to say hi to you. I just want to acknowledge you.
Darren, you know Darren's in here.
I am an elephant.
I am an elephant.
And Darren said, I haven't been in Houston for 2 years. Okay, you from H-Town, man? That's right down the road from the DF Dub, man. It's hot down there, though.
Damn. I have a friend that lives in Houston with her husband and her daughter. I have to visit them.
You know, I never hung out in Houston. I went through it, but that's what my brother asked me. He said, man, you really like Dallas? I'm like, you ought to be asking me, do I love Dallas? Because your ass is the reason I ended up in Dallas. And then shortly after I got here, about a year and a half, my brother moved. I moved to Dallas because of Tracy. And then his job, his career caused him to move to Arkansas, then to where he is now in Indiana. And I'm like, and y'all, we were having a ball, man. We imagine there's 2 siblings, brothers or sisters or whatever. We had been separated for about 20 years. And there was a 3-8 year age gap. And as younger kids, it was always like I really thought my name was Rod and Tracy. I didn't know my name was Rod. I knew this. I'm being facetious, but when I left Arkansas, he and I had, there was a 3-year gap. You're talking 14, 17, 15, 18. I'm doing things. I'm in the streets. He's not. And we had a separation in a lot of different things. And then when I came back to Dallas, I visited him 2 or 3 times. I said, yeah, I'm going to move there. And I made the decision. And I had to do a lot of work with the military, with the rank I had to even get transferred to Dallas. Pulled it off. And man, we were just wilding out. We were having a good time. And when he left, I ain't gonna lie, I was crushed. I was like, damn, man, we finally got back together. Like, I would come in the house. I was out here balling out of control. I was wilding out. I would get home like 12, 1 o'clock. And sometimes he'd be like, man, you still up? Man, you just getting in? Yeah, man. Where you been? I said, I don't know. I was all over Dallas. I don't know where I was. I was just out there. I was out there. And it was wild. So, but anyway, man, I did just perform at a storytelling event for my birthday, bro. I could tell a hell of a story. Oh, I believe you can. Y'all, we about to tell a hell of a story about getting out here because Bella says she got to eat. When it comes to stories, I'm an elf and a majestic yet beautiful creature. Storytelling is a dying art. Y'all, it's 10 real homies in the crib. I want to thank this wonderful, beautiful lady that came up. Did your food arrive yet?
Oh, it's been here. I just got to heat it up.
Oh, Lord. Her food be here now. It's cold. Y'all, I ain't about to get caught up in this. Yeah, you waiting on your shrimp, but that don't matter. Y'all, I want to thank everybody that hung out with us today. I would have ended this probably an hour and a half ago if the incomparable brown girl Bella didn't join me. And she came on with an avatar, and I didn't know she was going to look this lovely. She always looked lovely. I didn't know it was going to be this lovely. So thank you so much, Queen, for joining. Much love to you. Again, y'all, do me a favor. Subscribe to the channel. We are going to get ready to get out of here. I'm excited about this series. I'm going to say this. I'm going to speak it into existence. Obviously, I still have to check whether you're going to see more Brown Girl Bella on this series, because she has a lot of knowledge, a lot of education to bring to this topic. With that being said, I am going to, let me hit this volume. I'm going to go out the same way I always do. And we have nothing but love for y'all. You're never going to be. What I'm doing ain't easy. But for anybody out there that has challenge credit, man, tune into the series. Don't give up. I have one goal. I have one mission. I want to see everybody rise to the top. All this other ish that you hear people talking about, you hear me talking about, clothes, cars, and all that. Don't nobody give a damn about none of that. We want everybody to come up with that. 11 real homies. We're going to get ready to get out of here, man. Much love to y'all. Bella, you got anything to say before we raise up?
Nothing else. Just keep watching.
Keep watching. Wait, hold up. She said, Bella, you inspired a movie. Everyone plays music, and they in the line say you are innovative. Yeah, I've been doing that. Nah. I'm gonna pause this here because I want to make sure. I want to see if Bella got anything to say. Bella, what'd you say? You inspired a movement?
I usually do.
What do you say? I've lived, darling. Y'all, we out of this joint, man. Man, I love it. Angelina is your biggest fan, man. Boy, she is your biggest fan. Y'all, I'm going to play this last little part, and we out of here. Much love, man. Tune in tonight. Hopefully I'll be tuned in tonight. Hopefully I'll be tuned in tonight.
Times rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase. I don't want to place. I want to be first. Work till it hurts. Dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions in the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off from a break off from the weak mind. Think it stay soft. You can change lives. You create thoughts. Never waste time. You got one shot. You got one life. Better pop off. What do you like? Make a dream job. No 9-5. No mean boss. Just my life and free thoughts. try to play, but
You're never gonna beat me. Peace, y'all. We out of here. I'm gonna put this banner up to end this here. Bella don't go nowhere. Remember the passcode. Let me turn this down. The passcode. The PBT passcodes, the Point Blank Network passcodes. Let me get rid of this comment. 247365. That is the passcode to success. Much love, everybody. I appreciate each and every one of y'all for tuning in. We got 9 real homies still in the crib. We getting ready to get out of here. I'm your boy, Rod. Brown Girl Bella was in the building. Tap in tonight. Point Blank Travel. With all that being said, peace, much love. We out of here, and we will see y'all later. Remember, 247-365. We out.